Hey guys, welcome everyone to the crypto analysis channel once more with Dragon. All right, guys, okay. So this is a Tuesday sessions, right, guys? Okay, so most probably we'll try to see again a Bitcoin and gold, what's happening with the Bitcoin and gold, right? Okay, so we can see a small push up on upper side, right, recently, right, guys? Okay, so let's go, right, guys, without wasting time, right? Just a second, right, guys? Okay, so let's try to wait for 1 to 2 minutes, then we'll try to start. All right, okay, just few seconds, right? Maybe a minute, then we'll try to start it. All right, immediately. Okay, guys. So what's up, guys? Welcome everyone, welcome. Hope you guys are doing good. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the Tuesday sessions with Dragon one more time, guys. Welcome, everyone. Hope you guys are doing good. All right. Welcome, guys. All right. So, yeah, guys. So, without wasting time, let's try to go, guys. All right. Without wasting time, let's go, guys. All right. So, most probably, what's happening with the Bitcoin, right, guys? So, we have seen that the market have Bitcoin have been expecting an upper side with a small liquidations in this levels for the inverted head and shoulder pattern that we have in this levels, right? Okay, so we have seen our inverted head and shoulder pattern in this levels, and market firstly try to go for the liquidations, and again we can see the market is rising all the way on upper side, right, guys? This is what we have seen, right, guys? So from these levels right now, market have came up to the bull side now. All right, okay, so changing the trends on upper side, right? So most probably we'll try to see what's going on with BTC. We'll try to scalp, right? Okay, guys. So those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit a subscribe button. All right, okay. So most probably BTC, right? So just patience, right, guys? Okay, patience. We'll try to take it easy, right? Okay, and we'll try to see what's happening with the Bitcoin, right? Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hi. Hello. Hey. So Bitcoin have left one gap in this levels, right? Whereby the Bitcoin have to come to this levels, right? Okay, one gap is being left on a downside. Excuse me. 15 minutes, we can see one gap on a downside, right, guys? Okay. So most probably trying to break below this levels, we'll try to go for a small scalp on a downside, whereby we'll be targeting towards this levels firstly, right, guys? Okay, on a downside. So maximum level towards this levels, right? Okay, so maybe a small scalping can be taken from this levels towards the downside, right, guys? Okay, so for the immediate one, right? Okay, so I can see these levels to be trust. All right. Okay, so most probably BTC will have to press below this levels to you have a 0.5% scalping on a downside, right, guys? Okay, so as soon as it breaks out towards the downside, right, we can get one scalp on a downside with a stop loss on upper side, right? Okay, so we can trace this levels towards the downside, right, guys? Okay, one level BTC. BTC, we can trace one move on a downside, guys. All right, so we'll try to see. All right, if it happens to break out towards downside, we'll take it one move towards downside. Okay, guys. All right. Hope you guys are doing good. Welcome everyone to the crypto analysis channel by Dragon. All right, guys, let's wait for the entry on a downside. Okay, for the scalpers, we'll try to take one scalp on a downside. All right. Okay. You guys are doing good, guys. Welcome everyone. Welcome. Have patience, okay, guys. We'll try to take one scalp on a downside firstly, right? One scalp, we can trace it on a downside. Okay. As soon as it happens to break out towards the downside, we'll try to take one scalp on a downside, right, guys? Okay. So if it's a little bit risky, if you're planning from the top, right, but it's also fine, right? But we make sure that if you're planning on from the top, we make sure we break down from those levels, right? At least we get it towards the downside, right? Okay, so that will be a little bit noisy on upper side, right? Otherwise, what you can do is you can wait for these levels to come in, right? Okay, these levels to come in. A little bit of top on the sideways, right, guys? A little bit top and sideways, right? We can see that one. Hi guys, nothing much financial advice, guys. Make your own research before you move in, right, guys? Okay. So Dragon is not a certified financial advisor. You should know that one, right? So most probably we are trying to trace one scalp on a downside for BTC tonight, right, guys? At the same time, this has a high potential to push you towards the upper side as well. So just wait for this levels, guys. Okay. If you have not planned it, just wait for this levels. We wanted to get a big breakdown from those levels. On 5 minutes time frame, we can see that again one move is left on upper side, right? Okay, wait for this levels, okay, guys. Let's not take risks from the top. If it happens to come, we'll take it. Otherwise, so if it happens to give you one more move on upper side, that's well and good, right? We can see the market has a possibilities to give you one more move on upper side for the scalp on a longs as well above these levels, right? But then that may not be very far, all right, if you are taking it, right, guys? Okay, it may not be very far, guys, all right? So we'll be waiting for the short positions in this levels, all right? It may not be very far. Long scalping can activate, guys, all right? Firstly, we'll try to target at least, firstly, will the first target will be this one, right? But if now it have gone a little bit on the upper side, right, because of that one. Hi, Vedan. Hi, welcome, guys. Welcome. All right. We will be planning shots below this levels, okay, guys? All right, only below this levels. If it wants to give you one more liquidations, let it go, right? On upper side, you won't be planning shots. We will be waiting for these levels to come for the shots, right? Okay, it will be a little bit risky right now. If it market happens to give you one more move on upper side, you might like to trace a big move at least again one more time, right? Let's see, guys. Let's see. 1 2 3 1 2. Just a second, guys, just a second. Had a chance of moving one more time. One scalp on the upper side can be found out, but long side is a little bit risky right now. But if it happens to give you all the move, that's well and good, guys. All right. One move is pending the liquidations. If the market happens to move above those levels, that's the liquidations and upper side. One more move. All right. In these levels. 1 2 3. Yeah. We'll take very small risks in these levels, right? If it happens to come back, we'll try to close this one immediately. Small move can be expected on upper side, not very far, not very big from here. One move is given. Welcome, guys. Hi. Hope you guys are doing good. Hey, waves, gold, brother, Ethereum levels, hi. Okay, CDAX, hi, bro. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We'll try to check on a gold and as well as Ethereum. Okay, don't worry. All right. Okay, a little bit risky. It's a scalp only, right? Okay, if it happens to give, that's well and good. It's moving on a buy on upper side. You're right. Okay. Otherwise, below the, if it happens to come below this levels, we'll plan one short scalp that is around 0.48 percentage on the downside. All right. But firstly, I think the market would like to go a little bit on the upper side, right? And then only it comes back on the downside, right? Okay. This can be possible move, right? It is making trying to make inverted head and shoulder pattern as well, right? So we have left one liquidations in this levels whereby market needs to push you one more time on the upper side, right? Okay. Gold, right? Gold, right, guys? Okay, gold lovers, having a good time. Let's see. Okay, gold, gold lovers. Mm. Gold lovers, gold lovers, gold lovers, gold lovers, gold lovers, gold lovers. Gold is targeting this levels, right? Okay, gold is a little bit faster than the BTC. All right, we are targeting same on the go BTC as well. All right, okay. So gold is, I think it is targeting towards the downside move. All right, okay. You'll see the gold moving towards this levels. Okay, guys, you can get a small scalp on the downside for the gold, right? Okay. This levels, okay, 0.452 percentage you have on the downside if you are a little bit late, right? Okay. Gold, you are waiting for this levels, right? Okay. So small move is left on upper side, then you can scalp one more move towards downside, right? Then later on from this levels we will start longing on upper side for the gold, right? Okay. From this levels we'll try to see gold jumping out on upper side. All right, okay. So for the first levels, right, firstly gold might like to test this levels, right? Okay, since it have broken down towards the downside, small retest is left. That on the retest phase you are going to get an entry and trying to move towards the downside. All right, okay. Something like that for the gold, right? And later on again trying to push above this levels one more time on upper side. Okay, so this might be one possible moves, right, guys? So in fact, if the gold happens to directly go up and trying to break out above this levels, that becomes long. But in case if it happens to get rejections, then we will be getting one shot like one more time. So most probably I think the gold will give one more move towards downside, then only it has a possible to give you all alongside from this levels, right? Okay, so one gap is left on a downside whereby the gold needs to fill up, right? Okay. Gold needs to fill up one gap on a downside whereby from this only we will try to plan for the long side. All right, okay. So from here, especially if you're waiting for the good confident above this levels, guys, and you can target an upper side, boom, on upper side, right? But if you are on that if the market happens to come to this levels, you will get a entry from this levels as well. Then we will target an upper side 40 something else on upper side, right? Okay. Small drop out towards the downside, then finally an upper side. This might be a one possible move, right? BTC is trying hard to push you on upper side, all right, for the long scalp, right? Quick scalp, not very big scalps. We have been doing 1 minute time frame scalp, right? So you need to focus over there, right? Okay. And we'll try to short it once it happens to complete the liquidations from the top, right? And one level is left out on a downside whereby the BTC need to come back to this levels one more time. All right, $65,899, right? Okay, we can see that one market needs to come back. Okay, maybe after finishing this levels on upper side. So if you are planning on upper side, what I told you all guys, right? Okay, if you're planning upper side, right, one more move is left on upper side. If you are planning an upper side, as long as the market is above this levels, no problem, right? Breaking out is also no problem, right? Okay, so after it breaks out, then if it happens to pass the retest phase, right, then we need to close that one, right, guys? Okay, so which means that market is not able to push you on upper side, right? Scalp will just take one go of the 1 minute time frame, right? We won't be waiting for any other move, wing, like anyways, right? All those things, right? Okay, For the shorts, we'll just plan below this levels. All right. Once it happens to clear below this levels, right, we'll try to go for one shots till this levels, $65,913. All right. Okay. On upper side, we cannot plan the shots because like it's still moving on upper side. It has a chances of breaking out on upper side as well. In case if it happens finish the liquidations from the top, or if it happens to get a rejections, and if it comes to this levels, we can plan the shots. All right. Okay. Otherwise, we cannot plan it. Right, guys. Okay. Hi guys, Diane as well. BTC can go $68,000. All right, okay. Waves. All right, stock market. Hi guys. Welcome guys. All right, okay. Welcome everyone to the crypto analysis channel by Dragon. All right, so you are observing whether the market breaks down below these levels or not, right? And after it breaks down, whether it happens to give you the retest confirmations or not. If it happens to break out from this levels, we might like to expect some more move on upper side, right? Okay, but it was not able to pass through on upper side from this levels, right? Something like yesterday only, we cannot expect anything, right? Okay, let's wait for a few minutes, right? And you see whether the market happens to get back from this levels or not. Now market shouldn't pass below for the BTC. Those who are holding on a scalp on upper side, market shouldn't come down below this levels, right? That's all. Okay, so as long as the market is above this levels, we keep holding for the long scalp, right? Okay. And if it happens to come back, right, if it happens to get rejection one more time from the top, right, then we are waiting on a downside to go for the downside move. All right, whereby we'll be planning $65,800 to $900 on a downside, right? Still good for the longs right now. All right, yet not able to push you down from the retest phase towards the downside. All right. Let's go, BD. All right. For the gold needs to come down a little bit. For the longs, you wait in this levels or above this levels. All right. Okay. Gold needs to come down a little bit towards the downside. This level should be fulfilled. Then only gold might like to give one more range on upper side. Right. Okay. So we'll be waiting for that one. All right, guys. So while planning a shots, you let it go for the upper side move, right? Then get back from the top, right? Then you can plan for the shots, and towards the downside, you can trace it around 0.47 percentage, right? Giant, high, BTC can go in 68,000, 68,000. All right. So that thing I have always told you all, right? It has a possible as well. It has, I cannot say directly that BTC is moving all the way towards $68,000 because it will depend whether the market is able to cross above 67,000. There are lots of resistance standing on our upper side, right? Okay, 67,000 is also standing, right? Okay, so if it happens to try hard, I might like to see the market moving towards $66,700, right? And getting a small pullback towards the downside, right? Okay, so that might be one expected moves, right, on upper side. Yeah, guys, so far so cool. Okay, might like to trace this levels firstly 0.7 percentage on upper side, right? So let's wait for this levels of move, right? Only below this levels we can plan for the shots. Okay, so we can get one pull back towards the downside, right? So we are aiming for the liquidations. Market has the chances of coming back to $65,249 as well, right? Firstly, I think one gap is created for $65,900 on a smaller time frame, whereby the market needs to fulfill that one. All right, okay. If it happens to get rejection from the top, we'll wait for that reason, right? Okay, for now, BTC is still going on upper side, right? Okay, cool, right? For the scalpings, right? For the scalpers, going good, all right? Trying hard, BTC trying hard, let it try. You guys doing good, guys? You guys doing good? Okay, nothing much to worry, right? Okay, so everything is going to be okay. Just have relax, manage your risks well, right? Everything is going to be okay, guys. Everything is going to be okay. All right. Small long scalp on the upper side, right? Okay, you are tracing whether the market is holding above this resistance or not. If it is not able to hold above this resistance levels, right, it's going to come back. All right. Okay, so this is This is a breakout on upper side, or you can call it a liquidations move on upper side, right? Okay. For the smaller time frame, right, guys? Okay, smaller time frame. So you need to have multiple TPs on a while, right, and a downside, right, on upper side while planning your long side as well, right? Okay. So you just be careful, right? Okay, while planning an upper side, you make sure that you're not coming back from the straight S zone towards downside. If it comes, then that becomes a bearish market, not able to push you on upper side, right? Okay. For the smaller time frame, right? Arman, hi guys, welcome. Welcome guys, welcome. Just tracing a small scalp on upper side right now, okay? We wanted to go for the shots, but it was a risky levels only. Below this levels only, we can plan it, okay? Below this levels, if it market happens to come, we can plan one shots and try to push you one more to zone 0.488 percentage is downside. All right, upper side, if it happens to break out, if since market is keep moving and upper side, we will trace it upper side as well. All right, okay. So far so good, guys. All right, let's go. BD, no more rejections. Come on, push it guys, put it, push it, push it. BD can do it. It's not that tough, right? Nice, very nice. Okay, that's perfect. Keep pushing it sideways. Keep pushing it, BD. Nice one, guys. In this levels, book some profits, second profit, third profit. Up after this one, hold your stop loss to the entry and let it go, right? If it happens to move on upper side, if it happens to break out on upper side. If not, we will have a stop loss at the entry and just let it flow, right, guys? Okay. You might like to minimize your risks, right? Okay, guys, for your stop losses, right? The first thing whenever you plan your setup is to just to minimize your risks, guys. All right, the first thing, as soon as you get some profits, right? Okay, minimize the risks as much as possible. After that, you don't lose anything, right? Okay, then it's all yours, right? Okay, if it comes back, you just accept your stop loss at the entry and just let it go, right? Okay, so this is usually what you can do in the scalping as well as the long holding trade, especially in the scalpings. This is usually a very correct way to do it, guys. All right. But you should know that Dragon is not giving you any financial advice, right, guys? La 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 la. मैं तो हम तुम क्या करते रहे. Be careful, guys. All right, okay. Have patience. Be careful. All right. मैं तो हम तुम मिलने को मिलते रहे. कोई मिल गया, कोई मिल गया. मैं तो हिल गया मैं तो तुम कोई मिल गया. Come on, BD, break it out. Where you from, sir? I'm from Bhutan, brother. Okay, Sudeep. Sudeep, where you from? Welcome, brother, to the Crypto Analysis channel by Dragon. All right, okay. One go, how much it gives, we'll take it all. All right, okay. After that, we'll get exited from the thread. Right, this is long scalp, right, for now. Okay. मत हिल गया कोई मिल gaya. Hello, Roberto. Hi. I'll get back to you later on, okay? So today I was a little bit busy. Hi, Ju. Hi. Hello, bro. Welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. All right. Welcome to the Crypto Analyst channel by Dragon. All right. One more time. This is Tuesday sessions. All right. Okay. We'll have a small scalping sessions as well today, 1 or 2 hours, right, with you all. And okay. So have patience, right, guys? That level of move, it is giving a breakouts on upper side. We wanted to see whether there's a real breakouts or not. So how much it can trace it will go up, right, and upper side. At the same time, we'll try to see whether the market a little bit becoming risky now, because like 1 minute time frame, it have tried to get out from the resistance levels right now. All right, guys, for the long scalpers, maximum levels, we can see the levels whether the market is trying to go below these levels or not, right? Okay. A little bit risky now. Market not able to push you on upper side. For the shorters, we will wait below these levels. Okay, only below these levels. All right. If it happens to come, then we'll, after the liquidations, we'll try to take it this one. All right. Firstly, let the market try to take out the people who have shorts in these levels, right? Okay. After that one, if the market is not able to push you on upper side furthermore, right, then we'll try to change our positions once it happens to come back to these levels, right? Okay. So scalping only, all right, guys. Okay, only scalping. Market try to get out from our retest phase immediately right now. We have a small retest phase. Market try to get out, so we will be waiting for these levels. If it happens to break, then no more, right? Okay. We need to get exited. Not able to push. Come on, BD. Come on, you can do it. Push it. Push it. I can't sing. कुछ कुछ होता है. कुछ कुछ होता है. Yang Loria. तुम पास आए, यूं मुस्कुराए, तुम भी न जाने क्या, अरे सपने दिखाए. अब मेरे को नहीं आता है यार. I can't sing very well, right? I'm in India, sir. You're singing Bollywood song. That's why asking. Anyways, nice voice. Okay, I wanted to go for the Indian Idol. I couldn't go, right? Okay, so last support for us. Okay, so if it happens to break down and below these levels, then this is the last support for it. Above here, we need to push it, the market all the way in upper side. Okay, if it's not able to push, then it's sorry for y'all on the long side scalpings, right? Okay, so we are tracing the scalping small moves, right? Okay, for that reason. You should be have been a singer, yeah. You sing song in Hindi, then you say you are from Bhutan. Yes, I know Hindi. In fact, Amish, Aminshoja. I can speak Hindi, but not very properly, alright? Okay, I can speak Hindi. आती है मेरे को थोड़ा, ज़्यादा नहीं यार. I know. Okay, not very much, but not very much. Okay. We are going for tracing last move of the liquidations. Let's see how far it can throw us on upper side. All right. So if the liquidations happens to hold on upper side, that's well and good, right? Otherwise, we have a chances of coming back to this levels. So below this levels only, we'll try to trace one move on a downside. All right. Okay. So that levels, we will try to ignore the rest of the levels, right? From here, we'll try to go for the shots. So Don't try to short it from the top and again, right, guys? Okay. It will be risky because if it happens to break out on upper side, right? Okay, rather than getting breakout, then you get a move on upper sides. Because of that reason, you cannot open shots from the top, right? Okay. So at the same time, we'll be just tracing these levels, right, for now. Okay, 1 minute it couldn't, right? So we will be tracing these levels. If it happens to break down from below this levels, right, then it means that market is going to come down again one more time, right, guys? Okay. Push it, push it, push it. Come on, BD, BD. You should be able to push it. Come on, BD, BD. You can't do this one. BD is not able to push you on upper side, guys. It's coming back. Very small profit. Very boring, right, guys? Only given a profit of 0.2% till now. Wow, nice. All right. बोल बोल के दिखाओ कुछ 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 बोल के दिखाओ. I'm saying that I know Hindi, all right, guys. Okay. I know Hindi as well. I'm not that bad, right? I can speak. Any gold setups? गोल्ड मेरे को लगता है गोल्ड इधर से गिरना चाहिए थोड़ा. हाँ, तो लॉन्ग लिया तो we are looking for the long mean most probably, but from this levels, okay. So one small scalp on a downside can be seen for the gold, right? Okay, but you have a you have to look into this levels as well, all right? Okay, before you shorting it, right, in this levels, what you have to do is, right, guys, so you just check on the three levels of move, right? Okay. Gold, why is creating a long move from here? अब तो मेरा दिल जागे न सोता है क्या करुआ है कुछ कुछ होता है. 1 2 3. Okay, one chances of going down, but most probably while you are shorting in, if the market happens to give you the move, right, let the market firstly, right, let the market firstly try to give you the breakout towards the downside, right? Okay, and go up, get a rejection from the top. You will be waiting for this levels to short it. Okay, if you're planning your shots in this levels, all right. Okay, so most probably from this levels, all right. So let it break down towards downside, go one more time on upper side and try to come down below this levels. If the market happens to break out on upper side, your short is going to be invalid. All right, so what you're observing, just a breakout towards the downside and go back and get a rejection, confirm below this levels, then you will be planning your shots below this levels, right? Otherwise, right, otherwise if the market happens to, rather than getting a drop down from here, if the market happens to get a rejection from here and clears out on upper side, you'll be getting a long side again one more time on upper side, right, guys? Okay, so you need to be careful while planning your shots or longs, right? Okay, so most probably I'm thinking for the shots only in this levels, right? Okay, if it happens to give directly, that's well and good. If it happens to directly give, you can directly plan your long positions. All right, so this levels will be a little bit risky for you all to plan your long positions, right? Okay, it has good chances to fake you out. What I'll be doing is, rather I will be waiting for the price to come out above these levels, then I can take one scalp from this levels towards the, if it happens to give a, if it happens to give right directly, we can trace at least towards this 4084 $84. But most probably I think the gold needs to give you a small play around in this levels and try to give you towards the breakdown towards the downside. So you will be waiting for this levels of confirmations in this levels. All right, guys. Okay, so most probably you will be waiting for one breakout towards downside and getting a confirmations below, then you have a small scalp on a downside, right? Okay, guys, for the gold, right? So most probably you'll be trying to trace towards downside, then only from this levels later on, all right, you can plan one more long scalp, right, on upper side, right? Okay, in fact, if it happens to give you the breakouts on a upper side, right? Okay, so this is what I'm checking on the gold for now, all right, giving you one more move towards the downside, right, and pushing you all the way towards this levels, right? Maximum $4032, right? Okay, from here, then only we can plan on upper side and try to move on upper side, right, guys? Okay, for the BTC is still moving on upper side, right? Well and good, right? Until and unless this is not coming out from this level, that's fine, all right? Okay, so for the BTC as well, right, while moving on upper side, you can keep tracing on upper side, right? Keep booking some profit for the scalping, right? Okay, so if it happens to break down from this levels, right, then we can expect the market to move down a little bit towards the downside as well, right? Okay, but for now we are looking for the long side only. Okay, so one more move, I guess, after giving a small breakout towards the downside, right? One more move can be expected. Then you can hold for this levels as well, right? If it happens to get a rejection from the top, you can short it from this levels to this levels as well. But you have very small targets over here. Moreover, planning a shots in this levels would be confident because market have given a breakouts and upper side right now. All right, okay. So let's see how far it can throw you all out on upper side, right? Okay, guys. So we'll be tracing on a downside as well as an upper side, right? Okay, we'll be catching up. We at the holding on upper side, we'll be waiting for the price to give you the breakouts and upper side, small breakouts. Then might see a small move on a downside. This level 65903 is empty, guys. All right, whereby the Bitcoin happens to fill up this one soon, I guess. So let's see whether the market fill ups this one first, or firstly try to this levels, right? For now, it's giving you a breakouts on upper side, so we are holding on upper side. All right, until and unless this is not breaking out, we keep holding on upper side, right, for the scalping. And yeah. So we keep booking the profits as well, right, guys? Okay, we keep the broking profits as well. Market directly tries to break out towards the downside for now. All right, for the gold. Okay, pushing it towards downside. So most probably planning a longs from this levels is possible. All right, for now, don't plan your longs, right? Okay, or long side, if it happens to directly break out, then above these levels we can plan longs. All right, this is level of interest, guys. All right, okay, so you have to understand this one, how you analyze the market. I'm just checking on the small breakouts right now. All right, following the trends, right? I'm just following the small trends right now. Okay, along with the small price patterns move, right? Okay, small price actions that I'm following it. So gold, I have told you all this one because of the price actions that we are having towards the downside, right? Okay, most probably, if you have missed this one, right, the gold on the downside, you wait for the longer side only above this levels, right? For the gold, if you have missed it, right? BTC is still keep pushing you on upper side, right? Don't do any shots on this levels. Keep booking some profit. All right, move your stop loss to the entry now. All right, okay. Keep booking some profit, move your stop loss to the entry, and just let it go, right, guys? Okay, so this is how we can scalp, right? Small moves, right? Okay, small moves, right? Not very huge. If the small gives you a very huge profits, that's well and good, right, guys? I can use a multiple of analysis, guys, as well. All right, but most of the time I need to focus on which side of which uh which situation is which setup is better for the situations, right? Usually I need to follow that one and I plan accordingly. All right, guys. Okay, so that's very nice for the BTC, right? Okay, so far so good, right, guys? Okay, target hittings, right, guys? That's nice. Okay. Keep booking some profit, move your stop loss to the entry, right? Okay, guys. BTC, nice, guys, right? Okay, that's nice. So far so good, guys. All right, setups for the gold. All right, gold. If you have missed the shots, right, in this levels, let it go. All right, okay. So, or you can wait for market to do whatever it wants it to do in this levels, right? Firstly, I think it needs to drop a little bit towards downside before it gives you an upper side, right? Okay, so this levels will be trust for the gold firstly. All right, from there later on, maybe on the New York, after the New York sessions, maybe you might be getting a move on a upper side, right? Okay, so maybe breaking out on upper side, we will try to go for the one longs positions on upper side. All right, okay. For the gold. I ask you all not to do these things, right? Not to short from here, right, guys? Okay. Otherwise, that would have been a nice only, right? But without one structures, right? Market have tried to push you towards downside, right? Trying to liquidate, trying to take out the people who have shorts, longs in this levels firstly, right? The market have tried to give you all the rise to downside move firstly. missed the entry, right, for the goals. BTC going good, right? Keep tracing it, right? Okay. So you might like to book profit from the top and move your stop loss to this levels, below this levels, right? Okay. And this is how you can trail your stop loss, right, guys? So far so good, guys. Next, if you have missed the entry, right, don't worry. All right, you will be getting another move as well, so we'll try to plan there as well. All right, okay. So nothing much to worry over there. All right, guys. I don't think you need to worry much. All right. BTC going good. तुम पास आए you मुस्कुराए. Gold keeps moving in a downside, guys. All right. 15 minutes time frame. Gold. Wait for this longs. All right, gold. All right, guys. Those who have missed. Your entries. Okay. From here, most probably we'll try to go one more move on upper side for the gold. All right. And try to trace around 4,000. 4,000. Oh my God, what happened? Oh my God. Oh, 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 what's happening, guys? My mouse, come on. We'll try to trace around $4,112 on upper side for the gold. All right. Okay. If it happens to give the breakouts on upper side. BTC will keep let it keep flowing on upper side right now. Okay. But you should make sure you now move your stop loss to the below those levels, right? Okay. This is not a financial advice though, guys. All right. Boss, can we talk in person? I'm making AI plus ML trading bot 80% done. Need more assistance. All right. You can text me on Telegram or WhatsApp, bro. It's useful, right? Okay. Das Butar. Hi. Good to see you, bro. All right. Good to see you too, bro. All right. Good to see you. Hope you are doing good. Das. Mr. Das, all right. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit a subscribe button, all right? Okay, guys, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions. Every day, I try to come on a live stream with you all, all right? Okay, so we try to do some moves, right? Okay, once some sexy moves in the Bitcoin and gold, right? Monday to Friday sessions. Saturday and Sunday, I also come, right? Okay, I come over there as well, okay? And we try to press some moves. BTC, all right. Let it break down below this levels, right? On this levels, we'll try to plan for the shots, right, guys? Okay. Scalps, right? Shot from here, and your target will be this one, guys. All right. Okay. If it happens to give you a breakouts, those who have no positions, right, guys? Okay. So most probably, yes, let's go, guys. All right. Let it break down. Firstly, we need to target this one, right? Then we'll try to take one shots. Okay, guys. All right. If you wanted to do small retest, is not done yet, but we are taking risks in this levels right now. Okay, so well and good if it happens to give you the retest on the upper side. Yes, something like this, go up and get breakdown towards the downside, right? We'll try to take one shots. All right, guys. Okay, so we'll try to trace around this levels on a downside. One small move is left on the upper side, so it might like to give you move till. So if you have not planned, just wait. Okay, so maybe move might be to this levels, right, guys? Maximum, right? So I'm trying to push you towards downside. Okay, so we'll take TP1, TP2, and we'll plan one TPs over here, TP3, right? and try to push you towards downside. All right, okay, so this is what we are going to do for the BT as well. Let it try to break out from the trends, right, firstly, and we'll try to target this levels towards the downside. La 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 la. If the gold happens to directly give you the breakouts on upper side, well and good, okay? You can take above these levels, all right, longs. But in these levels, don't do anything for the longs, all right, okay? But most probably, I think the gold is going to give you this complete this one firstly, then only you will be getting a move on upper side. So for the gold, you wait for this level, so this levels more confident in this levels, guys, okay? Because you don't have to follow all the noise, retest, right? All those things you will be avoiding that things, right? Okay, because of that one, you'll be getting a good, clear. It will be very clear about these levels, all right, especially. But this is going to be a little bit noisy because the retest, everything will be happening in these levels, all right, or pushing you towards downside, whatever it is, right? So most probably confident is level is above these levels, but we can wait for these levels as well. If you try to understand these levels very carefully, you will be okay for that one as well. All right, okay. Okay, so let's try to take with the minimum fund as possible for the gold BTC right towards the downside, right? Okay, for now. One small retest is missing in this level still, but we'll try to take risks for now with a small fund, right? Okay, for the scalpers, right? So most probably, firstly, we might like to have a little bit bigger stop loss. Firstly, okay. So after breaking down below this trend, right, we'll minimize our stop loss and try to come back to the entry zone and try to trace towards the downside, right? Okay, because if it happens to go for the retest, this is the level, so it will be tracing it one more time. All right, got it, guys. All right, so far so good. Hope you guys are enjoying it. All right, understand the market and try to plan it whatever you are planning it. Mate, try to live stream twice day. Okay, I would love to. I would love to, but okay, all right. Skill blazing gaming, all right. Okay, sing song Bhutan, please. Bhutan. I I know very less song in Bhutanese. Which song are you want me to sing it? Bhutanese song. You want me to sing the Bhutanese song? All right, that's cool. La 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 la. Getting bored, right? You guys are getting bored, right? One scalping finish for the BTC, right? We are jumping towards the second scalping now. Okay. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right, okay, guys, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions. So two levels you can understand over here, right? Okay, for this shorts, right? Okay, so this is the maximum level the market can go up to for the retest if it happens to do from the top, right? Okay, so if it will do some retest in this levels, we need to clarify this one. All right, okay, maximum level I said, all right, okay. So we need to clear these levels. For the retest, if it happens to move right, it can have, it has a chances to move till the levels, this levels, right, and trying to get a rejections, right, okay. So let's wait, right, guys. Have patience, wait. Okay, gold coming to the upper zone, right. Let's try to trace some move for the gold, right. We have tried to take out the people who have short in this levels liquidations, right. Okay, one more time. So don't plan your gold directly long side, right? Okay, so most probably let's try to wait a little bit long, right, on upper side, whereby we'll be planning a long side from the gold from this levels on upper side. Okay, if it happens to directly give you all on upper side. All right, okay, guys. We wanted to go, but this is missed, right, guys? Otherwise, again, if it happens to give you the rejections, we'll take it towards the down. Let it break out, right, guys? Okay, then only it will be risk free to take it this levels or this levels if it happens to plana. We're waiting for the gold to long it. So two levels we have. One level is from the down, One level is directly pushing you on upper side. So this level should be able to push you towards the downside. I feel it, right? Okay. One more time. Okay. But in fact, if it happens to give you the breakouts on upper side, right, above these levels, we'll try to trace it for the long side. Okay. Don't long it right now, guys. Okay. Don't long right now. Just let it flow. La 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 la. One gap is left on a downside for the gold. It has a good chances. Below this level is all short. Okay, guys. Below this level is all short. It will be short only. If you are trying to trade gold, you can open a short position from here as well, but you need to have stop losses above these levels. Okay, and you can target these levels. All right. If it happens to break out from these levels on upper side, that will be a long side on upper side. Okay, guys. But liquidations have been taken out, right? Once we can see that market have trying to take out the liquidations and for now. You see whether it happens to break down from these levels or not. It seems like one more move on upper side is still left for the gold. Don't get confused now, guys. If you're waiting for the setup, proper setups, right? This setups or this setups, you wait it for the gold if you want it to really go for proper setups. In these levels, you see whether it happens to give you one more move on upper side or not. Small scalp pen can be taken from these levels as well on upper side. Okay, but very risky, very risky. All right, to see whether it breaks down towards downside or not. If it happens to give you the breakdown, then in these levels you can plan your shots again one more time and trying to push you towards downside. So these levels can be upper side as well as downside, but you need to observe over here which side it gives you the breakouts. All right, gets a rejection from the top or gives you the breakouts on upper side. All right, okay, 1 minute time frame. Looks for the perfect shots on there, right, guys, for now. BTC, let's try to go for the shots, right now. We'll be targeting 1, 2, 3, 4 on a downside. Gold looks good still for the downside. Don't plan from here, all right, guys. Wait, have patience. You're observing these levels. Wait for the gold, okay? Wait for the gold. Gold, we need to wait a bit. BTC have given only this move, right, on upper side. Couldn't give you very much move on upper side. Still going good on a gold on a downside. Broken down. मेरा मन क्यों झुक जाए ये बंधन ना जाने क्यों झुक गया ऐसा it will be nice, right, guys? Okay, if it happens to give something like this. BTC is still playing around. BTC is still playing around, guys. Don't plan anything, guys, right now. Just wait. Have patience. Orange. One structure is missed on upper side. One structure move is missed on upper side, guys. La 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 la. Don't show a long on a moving candles towards downside, okay? If it happens to come up, we can long one, target these levels. Downside, we cannot do anything right now. If it happens to move, let it go all the way towards downside. Still moving and down, still moving, right? Let's try to see gold properly, guys. Wait. औरंगे औरंगे नाचे औरंगे. Very risky it will be, guys, if you are planning the shots again. This zone will be a little bit risky, okay, guys. Market have to push you towards the downside, all right. This is, we know it, all right, but the levels that we are shorting and planning is not good right now, okay. If you wanted to wait for the gold, just wait for this levels or this levels. If you are planning from here, it will be a little bit risky, okay. There is setup, all right, there is setup. In fact, if it happens to go up and try to get reaction from those levels, then trying to come down can give you all the one more move towards the downside, all right. But in fact, if it happens to break above these levels, rather than getting a short, you'll be getting a long scalp within these levels, right. In these levels, you'll see a market moving again one more time towards the upper side, all right. Okay, so you need to wait. If it wants to go for the shots again one more time from here, if you want to trust this levels move, right, it needs to get rejection from these levels, then you can plan below these levels and trying to push you towards downside. But most probably, if it happens to pass through on upper side, that will be a long side again one more time on upper side. So just wait, guys, just wait, okay. Just have patience and wait it, all right. Most probably we'll try to trace these levels, okay. Just again, for the gold, we'll just try to trace an upper side move, right. So once it happens to, either it should directly break out on upper side. From these levels, we can plan longs on upper side, right? Or we'd have to complete the move that is till this levels. All right, market have to move till this levels towards the downside. All right. After completing this one, we can take one longs. All right, for the gold. So why I'm saying directly, if it happens to directly move on upper side, if it directly breaks out on upper side, we can plan from here as well, this levels, which means that market couldn't push you on a downside, right? Okay, from here only market have chances to move on upper side as well, right? Whichever side it breaks, you can trace one scalping. BTC, BTC is still playing around. So more it plays, the higher the BTC can throw you up, okay. So this is the retest phase, but it should be getting a rejection from here. Maximum levels it can go up to and have to come down. Maximum level, I said a maximum level, okay? Maximum is this average. It shouldn't pass above. Okay, BTC gold broke out on upper side. For now, gold broke out on upper side. 1 minute time frame. Gold broke out on upper side, guys. Gold is breaking out on upper side. Let it play around a bit. La 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 la. Risky levels of longs if it happens to give you breakouts. Okay, gold, let's try to track one longs from here, right? Okay, guys, but you make sure that you book some profit in these levels, okay? So we never knows whether the market happens to break out from these levels on upper side or not. All right, okay. So from this levels, so you trace this levels, right, on upper side, and next levels is this one and this one. So you make sure that you observe whether the market happens to break out from those levels or not. Okay, if it happens to break out, that's well and good. All right, risky levels, we are planning from the risky levels. Okay guys, this is a risky level right now. We are planning from the risky levels. This is very, very risky levels right now. Gold, since it have taken one liquidations, we are trying to trace that one. Liquidation first. Let's try to take one long scalp for the gold. Okay, we book one profit in these levels and move our stop loss immediately at the entries. Risky levels, guys, risky, because like your BTC long positions, it happens to come above these levels only if it happens to break out. I mean like gold, right? Okay, BTC is still good, going on a move right now. Okay, gold, if you are planned from the risky levels, TP1 book over here, TP2, and observe whether it breaks out from these levels or not. If it breaks out, that's well and good. If it's not able to break out, then la 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 you see whether gold breaks above these levels or not. All right, book some profit and move your stop loss immediately to the entry once it happens to break above these levels. Okay, try to touch once it happens to touch these levels, because that becomes a retest as at the same time that is. Whoa guys, what is happening with gold? Volatility is increasing. Stop loss keep over here. Okay, if it happens to hit, immediately we'll get out. Stop loss done, guys. Stop loss hit it. Stop loss hit it for the gold. 0.052 percentage loss. All right, bear the stop loss. Okay, planning one more time. Wait guys now. Gold happens to hit your stop loss. La 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 la. Ra, 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 ra. Gold, get out, okay? It have hit your stop loss. Gold got a stop loss out. No problem, guys. Wink on the W pattern. Got your stop loss out. But it was looking a good on the upper side. Maybe our stop loss was too tight, right, guys? It's giving you a long entry. Let's plan again, right? If there is no liquidations, BTC got stuck overall. BTC is getting stuck over here. Scalp only, guys. Manage your own risks. All right. Gold is really volatile right now. Okay, just careful whatever you are planning it. Stop loss, cut it out for the golds. I thought at least gold would be able to give you all these targets. Then only decide which side it should be moving. BTC also trying very hard to fake us out. Ooh. La 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 la. Gold not good. Gold not good, guys. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Hi, Ethereum and Ethereum. Okay, guys. Gold little bit fishy. Just try to be careful. All right. It will be nice once the gold happens to break above this levels on upper side. All right. If it breaks, that's going to be crazy. If it is on a short side, again you will wait for those levels again for the gold to come down. For the shorts, again, if it market happens to come below these levels, we can plan shorts, okay? And targets towards the third level of move, that is around this zone. I don't know whether it will be respected or not. I don't mean it to plan your shorts, okay? I mean if the market happens to go for the this levels, right? And again, rather than going for the upper side move, if it happens to get a rejections from those levels, again in these levels we can plan one shots and try to move one more time towards the downside. Analysis on higher time frame and execution, a smaller time frame would be better. Market does not respect small time frame structures. Yes, you're right. You're correct. You're very correct, brother. You're correct, brother. You're correct. We are doing the same law. All right. We are doing same. Ethereum. Let's try to see Ethereum. All right. Ethereum. Ethereum working similar like a BT only. But Ethereum have not pumped up on upper side like a BTC have did it, right? So BTC have completed this levels on upper side, all right? Moving upper side and trying to push you towards downside, all right? One more time. It looks better on upper side only for the Ethereum as well, okay? For the scalpings. But it is going to play around in the zone a bit, all right? You see in these levels, right? Market is trying to play around a bit in these levels. All right. Ethereum is trying to play inside this one. All right. So for the longer side, above these levels, if it happens to break out, so both ways it is creating very strong, which is running out in a little bit on the sideways in these levels for the Ethereum, right? Okay. Ethereum, it is running a little bit sideways. Let's try to go for the 15 minutes. See Ethereum has lots of pending orders on the downside. 15 minutes time frame. Try to break out from the zone. So Ethereum has one pending orders in these levels, right? Okay, whereby it have not fulfilled this one pending orders. What is Ethereum doing in these levels? Three. It have completed the move on upper side. Just a second, guys. La 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 la. Just give a small breakouts. Ethereum is also trying in this way. Little bit on sideways for the Ethereum, okay, on the scalping. For the scalpers, it is little bit sideways. You want me to check on a bigger time frame or BTC? BTC, we are planning on a downside right now. Okay, one more time. If you have no plans for yet, okay, once it happens to clarify below this levels, we can uh, go for the downside move, all right? Okay, so maximum levels it might like to play around this zone. The more it plays in the zone, right? Okay, the higher the BTC can go for the retest, right? Okay, market try to go down, market try to break down from these levels of retest that we have, right now it is doing the retest for the bigger levels right now, all right? Okay, so it has a chances of going on upper side, right? So if you have no positions, just wait for this levels, right? Okay, so once it happens to clear out from the top, just wait for this levels and try to go towards the downside, right? Okay, one more time. Upper side, you are not doing anything, all right? Once it happens to come to your zone, then only you can plan it, right? For the shots. If you have already entry, right? Okay, then you can hold above this levels, right? Planning your stop loss above these levels. Because maximum level, the more it plays around in the zone, the higher the BTC can give you the move towards the upper side. All right. Right now, this is retesting these levels, right? Okay, is retesting these levels. So just wait for these levels to come out. All right. After finishing, if it happens to hold an upper side, that becomes again long side. All right. That becomes higher highs, breaking out an upper side. So in fact, one level is missing on a downside one more time. Okay. So wait for the entry for the BTC if you have no positions, right? Gold as well, right? Gold, we wanted to move on upper side a bit, a retest from the top, and we see whether the market happens to break out on upper side or not. The levels of drop down towards the downside is still not over, but in fact, if it happens to break out directly from the upper side from here, we can see a very big move on upper side from here. All right, okay, so most probably if it happens to break out from these levels, we can target this move on upper side right after the breakouts, right? Okay, but if it happens to get further rejections one more time from this levels, right, again we'll wait for the shorter side below this levels for the last move, right? Okay, after it finishes the retest zone from the top, right? Okay, this is what we can do it. Gold, Ethereum is also still playing around the small sideways. It have created a small sideways in 1 minute time frame. Okay, so this is what we have seen it, right? Let's try to give another views, right? Another setups. So Ethereum below this levels stands a very big shots, liquidations and a downside, right? Okay, below this levels stands a very big liquidations and a downside. In fact, this is in the verge of completing, going for one more time and for the inverted head and shoulder patterns, right? Okay, if it happens to break out on upper side, right, that becomes a long side again one more time on upper side, right? Okay, but the level of move on upper side is not yet completed in this levels as well. This is what we can see it, right? So you need to be very careful whether the after it gives a breakouts towards the downside, whether it is trying to push you on a downside, or the level of retest that you have in these levels after you breakouts, right? Okay, so it can form the MSS as well in these levels, right? Just try to be careful. Okay, so if it's so for the BTC, for the I mean like for the Ethereum as well, you can do it a similar way, right? Okay, for the Ethereum as well, you see whether if it happens to break out towards the downside and clear out the retest or not, similar like that you have for the BTC, right? Okay, so in fact, if it happens to clear it this out, right? Okay, we can wait for the one retest to be done from the top, right? For now, what we can expect is, right, you can expect the market to firstly try to break down below those levels, right? Okay. Firstly try to break down below these levels, right? Yeah, so breaking down below these levels and trying to go for the upper side and coming down below these levels can be one good confirmations for the shots trying to push you towards the downside, right? Okay, for the Ethereum. All right, but in this levels it is right now just breaking out towards the downside, so directly even if it goes all the way down towards the downside, we cannot do anything in these levels right now. Okay. For the Ethereum, we have seen that the market have one gap on the downside, right, whereby the Ethereum have to be cleared towards the downside. So you have a pending orders in this levels, right, and a pending orders in this levels as well. All right, for the market have a pending order in this levels. So most probably we'll be watching whether the market happens to give that one or not. Okay, so at the same time, it is trying to form a double top in this levels, right? In fact, a triple top, but not a perfect triple top in this levels, right? At the same time, making a so you need to wait for the confirmations in this levels for the Ethereum to plan for the one-sided firstly, right? If it happens to come down, then we'll be aiming for this levels firstly to fill up the gaps on the downside, right? Level of retest is not completed yet. This is what we have seen it, right? Okay, the level of retest is, so once it happens to complete on a downside, again we can expect the market to move one more times on an upper side. All right, okay, to fill up the retest levels that is left on the upper side, right? BTC, right, as soon as it happens to clear below these levels, okay, that can be one good point entry for you all towards the downside, right? Mm-hmm. Let's wait, right, guys? Let's wait. Have patience. You are trying to target the top, right? Okay. So top is gold is bashing you again. Gold is bashing you again, guys. All right. So rather wait it, guys. We cannot do anything for the gold right now. It's trying to bash you again. Your 0.074% of stop loss is taken out. Gold is not giving you positions in these levels. Just wait, okay? Just wait. Have patience. Let it play around. So just what for the gold, what we can do is just wait for the market to break out from the trend, right? This is what we can do it. Pending order is left on a downside for the gold as well. This is the pending order on a downside. So we never knows whether the market happens to directly move you towards the downside or one level of drop is still left, right? Whether market happens to give you the one more move towards the downside or it happens to give you the breakouts and upper side directly, right? So it's still playing around for the long shots, trying to create a small zigzag zone in these levels, right? Okay, for you all. Gold still playing inside this one. Still playing out hot. Mhm. Ethereum, wait, have patience. BTC, I use Bygate, Bitgate. All right, Bybit. Mohammed, hi, welcome, bro. Karya, Bitan, all right, welcome. BTC check, stock market, hi, BTC, Das, Butar, hi, DK special, hi, guys, all right, okay. Welcome, everyone, welcome, all right. BTC coming to the zone, let's see, okay. If he happens to get it, then that will be nice. Small move on a downside. Gold, let's not touch up for the gold right now. Most probably gold, I think it will finish this levels on a downside before it moves on a upper side. You wait for the market to get out of this trend, okay? After it finishes this trend, breaks out on upper side, we'll aim for one more move on upper side for the gold. One more move can be traced on upper side for the gold, right? We'll try to trace this one. Boom, on upper side, right? Okay. So most probably I'm expecting the big gold to drop down, but I don't have a proper entry in this levels right now. It is trying to make a small sideways in this levels. Okay. So I'm expecting market to drop down. If it happens to, then we take it this move. If it happens to directly clear on upper side, we'll take it from the upper side. That can be good. So Ethereum have cleared one levels, right? Wait for the market to get a rejections from the top or not. If it happens to get rejections from the top, then we'll be waiting for this levels to go for the shots. All right. If it happens to directly come down for the shots, then we can't expect the market to move on a downside. All right. Okay. So firstly, it needs to complete this move, right? We have a small move on upper side. So get a rejection from the top, then you are waiting for this levels of to short it one more time towards downside, targeting this levels. If it happens to hold up, then that becomes invalid shots. All right. For the scalpers. BTC coming to the zone now. BTC coming to the zone. Finishes retest from the top. Right. BTC have come to the zone. Let's go for the BTC shots. All right. The risky levels we are planning it on. We are planning on the risky levels, all right. So let's not try to hold it above these levels, right? So most probably people will be having stop loss in these levels. They are taken out, all right. Going for the double top right now. BTC small scalp. Let's try to trace this one with a small stop losses. Okay, if it happens to give. Actually, our stop short zone stands below this levels. Okay, guys, but we are taking risks from the top only. Our short zone stands below this level. All right. You are planning from the risky zone right now for the scalping, so that you are targeting this levels all the way towards downside. So you are overall planning from the risky zone from the top for the scalping on BTC. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit a subscribe button, alright guys, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right? Okay. So yeah, let's go. Let's go, BT now. No more joke. Gold, let's let it come down. All right, then we'll plan one long positions once it happens to clarify this levels. In this levels it will be noisy again. All right, lots of people are going to lose money because of their, it's not that we don't know the directions, it's because of the sideways that is creating in this level, small sideways. It is not able to give you the directions directly. All right, okay, so it will try to take out the stop loss for the both longs as well as shorts for the gold, right? Because of that reason, gold, Ethereum have planned directly on the downside, missed one entry again. Market is making an incomplete formation of the structures right now. TP1 hit it, move, book some profit, right, guys? Okay, minimize your risks as much as possible. The first thing what you do is, guys, as soon as you happens to get into the profit zone, right, the first thing is to minimize your risks as much as possible, right? Okay, so firstly you'll be targeting these levels, right? If it happens to pass below, we'll be holding all the way towards downside. All right, for the BTC scalpers. Because for now you don't know whether the market is going to come down and break down below these levels or not. If it breaks down, we'll hold till this levels towards downside. If it doesn't, then again we need to get out from those levels and again plan for another directions one more time. At the same time, you'll be retesting these levels, right? Small scalping, right? Firstly, on upper side, that was done perfectly. On a downside, this is the second scalping for the BTC, right? Towards the downside. All right. Gold, firstly, we try to trace from the top, right? This levels, right? Again, the market is playing around in the zone. It will be risky planning below this levels, all right? But we know that the market wants to come down towards the downside for this levels of pending orders, right? One pending order is on a downside, okay, whereby the gold need to fulfill this one. If you are planning from this levels, right, you're sideways out, right? So maybe something like this. Only you have 0.2% only, right? 0.2 percentage. Yes. Wait for this levels, okay? This levels for the gold. Let it go in this zone. Small move is left, but let it go. Ethereum directly planning on a down. All right. Okay, BTC going good. So far, so good. Minimize your risks as much as possible, guys. Once you book some profits for the scalpings, right? La 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 la. Going good, guys. If you are scalping, book some profit, move your stop loss to the entry or towards the or less risk zone and just let it flow. All right. Okay. Mohammed BDZ, welcome. All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right. Okay. So that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions every day. All right. Okay. So most probably we focus on the BTC only side by side. We try to focus on the gold as well as on the Ethereum as well, right? Okay, sideways side only, all right, not very major one, only side by side. Book some profit, move your stop loss to the less risk-free zone, right, and just let it flow. Okay, this is what you can do it. दिल चुराई मेरी किसने ओ जन्म तूने तूने I use Binance also. I use Bybit. All right, I have a different I have a different accounts for the scalping. Sometimes I use a Binance. All right, most of the time I will be using a Binance only for the scalping. There is a link in the description box for Bybit and Bitgate. I have a direct partnership with Bybit and Bitgate. Right, you can check the links over the my bio. Right, if you are interested. Okay, if you are interested. You can check the features. If you like it, you go for it. All right. If you don't like it, just ignore it, guys. All right. Usually, this is what you have to do it. All right. Let's try to see the now angle. Right. Okay, guys. Whereby we will be observing whether the market tries to break out from these levels and pass the retest or not. All right. Breaking out. You're waiting for the market to pass the retest or not. All right. Okay. Okay, gold coming back to the zone now. Okay, that's good. Gold coming back to the zone. Ooh, you see whether the market tries to break down below these levels or not. It might create one's liquidation side, right? For the longs, you just wait above this level, okay? For the longs, just wait above these levels. Then we'll try to plan one longs and upper side one more time, right? Let's try to see a bigger time frame as well, right? Lots of pending orders on upper side as well for the gold. Pending structures to be built, fulfilled, right, guys? Shouldn't breakouts. Come on. Make your own research, guys. Okay, Dragon is not a certified financial advisor to advise you all right on a trading, to take setups or whatever it is, right? Okay, so Dragon explains you whatever he knows, right? Okay, whatever he understands, right? Okay, so now it's breaking out on a precise one more time, right? That can be a bigger retest, a pullback, right? Breaking out doesn't mean that market is not moving on a downside. It means that market might like to take some time, right? Okay, you see whether the retest is getting confirmed or not, right? If it gets the retest confirmed, then that is the chances for us to get out, right? Otherwise, we can keep holding on a downside, all right? Okay. So yeah, Dragon can make mistakes as well at the same time, right? So Dragon is not a certified financial advisor, right? He's like just explaining you whatever he understands, right? Okay, so it shouldn't manipulate your thinking, right, guys? Okay, your thinking, all right. So one level of TP is given. We can see the market is trying to give you a small breakouts on upper side, right, guys, for the scalpers, right? All right. Oh, you should make your own research before you move in, right? Plan anything, right, guys? Okay. So I'm just explaining you whatever I understand, right? Okay. It's breaking out for the scalpers again, risky, right? Could give us only 0.2 percentage move for now. We'll aim one more time towards the downside if it happens to get rejection from those levels, okay? if you're holding, right, your stop loss should be above these levels if you're holding it. For the scalpers, once it happens to break out from these levels, it is an exit point. All right. It have given you a small move only one more time. Market is giving you all the small move. Very tiny move, guys. Holders, if you are holding above these levels, guys, okay, stop loss. Scalpers, one more time to the entry. La 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 la. Again, we can plan shots right from here once it happens to get rejections from this levels of trend average, right? If it doesn't get rejections, then that's a different story. If it gets rejections, again, we can plan it towards downside again one more time. La 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 la. Ethereum, we are living for a while for now. Gold move is not completed yet on a downside. Oh, New York session started, guys. Yeah, I was thinking why the market is not. New York session started again, guys. Just try to be careful, okay? Market will plan. New York session is going to plan a random things, right? Upper side, downside, right? Just try to be careful, all right? Even if New York sessions happens to push you on upper side, again, I entry for the gold towards downside. Second entry. So after the New York sessions completes, then only you might like to get a move on upper side if it happens to. All right, guys. New York session started. Crazy, guys, crazy. New York session is going to do the random things, guys. Just make your own research. All right, okay, plan it well. New York session is going to do the random things for you all. New York session started. Gold, if it happens to give you breakouts directly from this levels and upper side, we can plan it long directly on upper side. If the New York sessions happens to give you the pump on upper side. New York sessions is going to do the random things, guys. Just try to be careful, okay? Those who don't have positions again, right, okay? Those who are holding with a stop loss on the upper side, you can go accordingly, right, okay? But if you don't have a positions, right, we will try again one more time towards the downside, all right? From this levels, right, towards the downside, all right? Let's try one more time for the scalping. Firstly, same TP remains, okay, guys? Firstly, first TP, second TP, second entry, right? Those who have no positions, right? First TP, second TP, and we can plan accordingly towards the downside, okay? Second move, we are trying it for the New York sessions if it happens to give you the towards downside move. Once your TP1 is heated, right, you immediately minimize your risks as much as possible. All right, okay, and rest, let it flow, right, guys, okay. Second TP hits, move your stop loss to the entry and let it flow, all right. So even after booking, there's some profits, right? Even the market wants to go back to your zone, no problem at all, right? Okay. So, so first thing after getting into the setup is first thing is to minimize your risks as much as possible. All right, guys. Okay. This is your tax. All right. Gold. Okay. So if it happens to give some book some profit in these levels, right? And with the stop loss at the entry, you can keep holding on at this levels and this levels, okay, towards the downside for the BTC. Overall, we'll be targeting this one, this levels, $65,900 on a downside. If it happens to give, if it doesn't give, we'll get out from the entry and get lost right immediately. So scalping should be quick, guys. Quick at pricing in, quick at booking profits, quick at managing your risks, right? You should be very quick. Otherwise, scalping, it should be like very fast, all right? So you will be going with a big leverage as well, right? A big funding, right? Okay. So because of that one, you should be very, very careful, all right? Plus, you should be very, very fast, right? Okay. Again, TP1 heated, right? Those who have planned your second entry, right? You should be a little bit fast in the booking profits and getting entry. All right. So you keep watching, and as soon as press it fast, right? Please check your mic, bro. Problem. Oh my God. What's happening with my problem? Mic got a problem? I'm getting a new mic for you all, right? So I have already ordered, right? Okay. It's coming all the way from Philippines, right? Okay. You just wait for that one. I'm going to push you all right with the big sound systems. All right. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Quick scalpings, right? So total of 3 scalpings on BTC, right? Gold is like coming back to the entries and going again. Okay, so second entry again going right, it's flowing it. Just let it flow. So overall, wait for this levels once it happens to complete from the down. So this level is a pending order. I think gold needs to fulfill this one firstly, right? Then only it will try to give you one side moves, right? Okay. In the verge of reaching out your second TPs, right, for that BTC. Okay, book some profits, right? Okay, those who have not booked, right, those who are aggressively holding it, right? So overall, we will be planning for the downside move. So if it happens to give you the breakouts from this levels, you can keep holding at a downside with a stop loss at the entry, right? Okay, so this is what you can do it. Minimize your risks much as possible, right? Okay. So first thing is to minimize your risks and the scalpings, right? So in the one go, how much you get it, you take it. Otherwise, you don't. You don't what expect the unexpected things, right, guys? So this becomes your retest phase for the bull side. Those who are waiting for the longer side, they are waiting for these levels to get breakout. All right. Let's go, BD. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, guys. See Ethereum. Ethereum, guys. Ethereum. Ethereum is also coming to the pending orders that it have in these levels. Okay. Ethereum is also coming, but you didn't get entry right in these levels, right? Market, we wanted to come down, but without completing one structures, market happens to directly move towards the downside. This is what we have seen for the Ethereum. Okay. So Ethereum, I think it needs to complete these levels as well as for the Ethereum, right? From these levels, if it happens to break down towards downside and holds on a downside, that's a big boom on a downside, guys. All right. But this point has a good chances of sending you back as well, okay, for the last retest that you have on upper side. So just be careful. Well, if you are holding from the top, right, move your, after booking some profit, move your stop loss immediately to the entry, right? Okay, and if it happens to give, take it all, right? If it is not giving you, just get out from this entry again one more time if it happens to give you the reverse. All right, so this levels has a good chances to send you on a upside as well. All right, okay, so this is not completed yet. All right, but in fact this levels has good chance to send you back towards the downside, as well as it has a good chances to send you one more time on upper side. All right, this levels, it is the pending orders that I'm showing you all, and there is incomplete pending order on a downside as well, 1900.036 dollars, right? Okay, towards the downside. Gold is moving nice than BTC and Ethereum, much better, right? Much better. BTC scalpers book some profits, right? And rest let it flow. Just a second, all right, guys. I'll just visit, bro. Any swing setup possible? All right, just wait. Okay, so got just a second. Just again, guys. All right, book some profits already, guys, for BT. It is now retesting this levels. Market have tried to break out from this levels, right? Okay, and going back for the retest again one more time. Swing trades, just again, all right, okay. Swing trades, I'll try to see, all right. Book some profits already, guys, okay. For BTC, move your stop loss to the entry, maybe, right, okay, and let it flow. We are targeting towards the downside. It doesn't mean that we should be having a big stop loss from the top, right? So let's try to study overall, right? What happened, guys? Just a second. All right, okay. Gold is going good. BTC. New York sessions. New York sessions. All right. So overall, we are waiting for market to come down. All right. At the same time, those who are waiting for the swing trades, right? Let's try to BTC. BTC, we need to go for the bigger time frame for the swing trades. Okay. Oh my God. Not okay. Which BTC for the swing trades. We need to go back to the 4 hours time frame. You mean the holding trades, right? So holding trades, what's happening, guys? All right, holding trades, 4 hours time frame. So for the holding trades, we need to always take the reference from the previous one. Okay. Market was trying to play inside this one, right? Yeah. So coming back for the swing trades, you cannot make entries in this levels right now. You need to wait a little bit for the swing trade, Saugat. All right. Most probably BTC is doing something like this in this levels. Okay. Most probably. All right. For that one, Saugat, for swing trades, you might like to hold below this levels, right? If it happens to come down, if it is not able to, so you're observing whether the market happens to go up and breaks out and your retest phase is pushing you up or down. If it is up, market is moving an upper side. If it is a down, market is moving towards downside. From here you will know it. All right, and your stop loss will be above these levels. Okay, you will be having stop loss above these levels, and you're trying to target this one. This can be one good swing trade for you all, 6% of move. But you should be very careful. You need to wait for this exact move for over here. A little bit of noisy it will be in these levels, right? People will be planning longs, shorts, because like people will be thinking in this becomes a resistance for them as well as the breakout point for them. So breakout traders will be planning planning along from here, right? And the sailors, those who follow support and resistance, they will be selling in this point. So it will be a little bit noisy. So you should be very careful. You, in fact, you should be having something like this. All right. Okay. So even if it passes up, it should be coming down and swings should shrink on a downside for a 4 hours time frame. Okay. Then you can plan your something like this. All right. Especially above these levels, right? So you'll be taking around 1 to 3 is to ratio, 1 is to 3 ratio, okay, in these levels for a bigger time frame. All right. So you're observing after it completes down, then only you will be planning for the shots. All right. Okay. So it's small sideways you might like to expect in these levels before it moves all the way towards downside or upper side. In fact, if the market happens to never pass you down from those levels, and if it happens to push you above, the bulls will control above this level. The level of interest will be very different from here, and with quick it will try to push you on upper side. So in these levels you'll be trying to get a long side as well as downside. All right, okay. In these levels you cannot plan it. If you happens to plan in this resistance area, right, for the shorts directly towards downside, right, so knowingly price will try to take you out from these levels. All right, it doesn't become so valid. If you plan your long from here also, you are below the resistance, it doesn't makes you valid, right? From here you might like to get, sometimes it may not give you 2% as well, right? Small move on upper side and swap you all the way towards downside. This can be seen, right? Okay. For the gold, you observe these levels, right? Okay, so right now let the market finish these levels on a downside. You wait below the wait for the long positions above this level, so you'll be targeting around 4085 or more than this one. So you'll be targeting these levels of ranges, right? So above these levels, how much it gives, you won't be focusing it, right? For the gold Saugat, you will get a one swing on upper side as well, a little bit less profit, but 0.7% in upper side. All right, guys, again one reminder, right? Okay, so you can plan your long only after the breaking out and confirming above these levels, right? In fact, if it happens to try directly from these levels, right, you should get a breakouts on upper side, right, and clear out this point, then you can plan your long and upper side. Okay, you should be very careful. Now some people, they mistake it, right? They plan without any informations from the downside. As soon as I say that this market we can plan on upper side, they plan from the downside without reaching to the point. It is still invalid, guys. You are in the sailing zone right now, sailor's point. All right, okay, you are not valid yet. You, after coming out to your zone, then only you can plan your setups, guys. Trading in a zone, this is what we call trading in a zone. All right, okay. After coming out, then only you can plan on a upper side or downside, whatever it is, right? Okay, so you need to observe whether the market gives you breakouts on upper side and the retest gets confirmed or not, right? If I'm there, right, I'll show you all, okay. But if I'm gone, right, okay, and you see the move only on later parts, right, okay, you might like to watch it carefully, right? Be careful, right? Whatever I want to say is like be careful. All right, okay. So this is New York sessions. The random thing is going to happen, all right, in the New York sessions, right? Okay, pump dump, all right, and one-sided move will be given, right? Okay, either that is an upper side or downside, right? Okay, so you should be very careful. In fact, if it happens to directly, all right, clear out from this levels, right, you will be not planning in this levels, not once it happens to give you the breakouts and upper side, right, you will be waiting once the market happens to break out, right? Retest confirms, right? And trying to push you above this levels. In this retest phase also, it can make you the sideways, I mean like fake you out and try to push you one more time towards the downside. All right. So after clearing out, coming to your zone, the profit that you will be taking will be so nice and so quick, right, guys? You will love that one. All right. Taking the scalps, right? Okay. So that's what you are going to do it, right? For the either for the BTC, right? Or where happens. Wow, guys, okay, this is the reason why I told you all to move your stop loss immediately to the entry. You see now the market. All right, so this New York sessions is going to happens, give you the random moves. All right, so just try to be careful, right, guys? See now, again, market happens to give you the rise and upper side, breakouts and upper side from this levels, right? Okay, so again, trying to push you one more time and upper side, right? Okay. So for the scalpers, right, this is why while we are taking a scalps, right, 1 minute time frame, you should be very quick, right? Quick at taking profits and quickly move your stop loss to the entry, right? Okay, so this is what I mean to say. So right now we cannot take any moves in this levels, right? Okay, in fact, the market, there is a no view, no good view to take up good setups on upper side yet. All right, we'll try to take it one more time if it happens to give it, all right, an upper side. Okay, guys, if it happens to give something like this, a small pullback on a downside, we'll try to trace a small breakouts on upper side and try to take one more time on upper side. All right, okay, so this is what we are going to do it. So market try to breakouts one more time on upper side, so either that can be a good liquidations on upper side, right? Because like you have a good resistance area in this levels, right? Most of the time market will try to push you on upper side to break above the resistance, try to take out the shots firstly. All right, okay, try to take out the shots firstly. All right, for the BTC we can't do anything, just wait, right? Just wait. In fact, if it happens to give the pullback on the downside, we can take one move on upper side one more time. So let's wait, guys. All right, let's wait. So our positions for the downside move is right now invalid, right? Okay, so in fact, if it happens to give, we'll take it one more moves on upper side. All right, let me delete all this. It's becoming very dirty for you all, trying to go back to the just wait, right, guys? Again, one more time. New York sessions does the random things. I just try to be careful. All right, let's see. Okay, if we get any positions, we'll try to. BTC Bull 66,800. Karyan, yeah, yeah, that's possible. That's possible. That's possible, guys. We'll try to take one more move on upper side. For the scalpers, it requires a little bit move towards downside. Where we will check one move on upper side for the scalpers. Oh my god. One more move, we'll try to trace on upper side, okay? It is on the resistance of the trend right now, guys. It is on the resistance of the trend right now. Let's try to take for the gold. Gold is nice. Just a second. All right, guys, we'll try to take one scalps one more time. Let me delete this all this nonsense things, right? What you think, guys? BTC going all the way on upper side? Small retests have been done in these levels. New York sessions. This area should be just a second, okay? Don't plan immediately. Wait. Just second, guys. Don't plan immediately. Wait, guys. Just wait. Just wait. 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 Few minutes. Let it come back a little bit. Pull back. So most probably, just wait. Okay, guys. Don't plan it immediately. Just analyzing in these levels right now. One, two, three. Wait, guys. Wait. Wait. Have patience. मेरा मन क्यों झुक जाए. If it is planning, if it directly moves up from here, it is only 66,000 something else on upper side. Good if you get a one small pullback on a downside. Mm. Mm. 0.3 percentage move we have. Let's wait, okay? Have patience. Have patience, just a second. Have patience, have patience. Don't get into FOMO, just wait for a few minutes. Few minutes, we need to hold it. The target that we have from this level is so small, guys. 0.19 percentage. It's creating long positions now, but the target that you have is so small, guys. If you want to plan, you can plan it now, all right? But try to have target only very small target. Right now you have this target first TP only this much. If it happens to give a big burst on upper side, you need to book some profit in these levels, right? Good chances getting a rejection from here as well, right? And if it happens to go back to the trend, right, then you are getting a big move on upper side. All right, so first TP towards this zone, right, second TP in these levels. Okay, very risky long scalp we have been planning it right now because you are at the just below the resistance point. If it happens to break out from the resistance, you are getting a good points on upper side, good scalp on upper side. All right. Is it over? This much move. 0.12 percentage. This is crazy, guys. 2, 3. Let's see how much we have it. 0.171 percentage. 0.71 percentage. Long scalp, guys. Okay, so we are targeting $67,277, right? Will we get it or not? I don't know. Gold, wait for this point. Okay, if it happens to directly break out, we'll try to plan long from here. Let it finish this retest phase. Okay, if it happens to directly go up on upper side, we'll plan it from here. Gold, wait. Gold has opportunity, don't worry, all right. It has made a good structure for you all right. So wait, all right. Gold has a good opportunity for you all. Let it break out on upper side, right? We'll try to take from these levels the upper side for the gold. You have a good opportunity on the gold. Just wait. Have patience. Don't try to plan from the bottom and try to get bashed up quickly. 7,500. Let's see, guys. All right. Right now it's going up, right? We have catch up one each to plan one long, right? TP1 book over here. If it happens to break out on upper side, we'll book over here. And this is what we are going to hold up to. All right. Okay, guys. So if it happens to plan now, zing zack, 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 zing zack. Book some profits in these levels, right? Scalpers, scalpers, scalpers. First thing is to minimize your risks. All right. Okay. After that, how much you get it, take it. Otherwise, it just accept the things that market is giving you all. All right. Okay. Gold will plan long from here on upper side. So this move, little bit noisy, it will be in a downside. All right. If you plan it from this level right now, it is giving you other breakouts. That's well and good, right? Okay. Above this levels, targeting this firstly towards this zone, right? 0.48 percentage. Then we'll target an upper side. Gold is making a good zone for you all. Just wait, have patience. Don't plan over here, guys. You have a good chance to get faked out, right? Book some profit, right? Minimize your risks, guys. All right. For the scalpers, scalpers, scalpers. The third levels. Third level is okay. Going to get first TP only right now for BTC scalping. मेरा मन क्यों झुक जाए ये बंधन. Playing around one more time. It is retesting it, guys. Retesting it. Whether the retest goes back or not, I don't know. One small move only given, guys, for now. For the short is we cannot take risks for the shots on upper side yet. Short. Retesting this levels, guys. It's going to make a pullback for you all. Not able to push up. This is a breakout. This is retesting it. ना जाने क्यों गया ऐसा ये बंधन. BT, come on. Getting bored. Very good trades. Hey you, hi. We are trying our best, all right, to take out the setups. According to the market situation, you get the trades, okay, guys? All right. According to the market situations, okay. Let's try to plan one long from here, guys, okay, for the gold. All right. Taking a little bit more risks, okay, guys, for the gold, okay. Taking a little bit risks in the assumption that market is going to break out from these levels, okay. Right now we are assuming. Why? Because market have tried to give you the small retest and market is trying to break out from these levels, okay. For that reason we are taking a little bit more risks, right, in these levels, whereby support 1, support 2 is below these levels, right, okay. So we'll be targeting our stop loss towards this zone, right. And especially it is good to plan above these levels, okay. Confident comes only above these levels, but we are taking a little bit more risks, okay, from here only. We're taking a little bit more risks, 0.14 percentage, right. So T22 SLs, right. A little bit more risks. BTC going good. So you mark your TP2 over here, okay. As soon as market happens to reach over here, you mark your TP2. So as long as we are not getting out from this zone, right, no problem at all. But if it happens to get out, right, well, we need to close our scalping sessions immediately, okay. Without second thoughts, guys, without second thoughts, we are going to close our scalping sessions, all right, okay. Playing inside this trend is no problem, all right, okay. But if it happens to get out without second thought, close it, guys, all right, okay. Breaking out is not a problem. If it close it, then we need to close it immediately, guys, without second thoughts. For the scalpings, how much you get it in a single go, you get it. Don't expect the market. All right, BTC gold going good. All right, gold is going good. So these levels we need to break it out. Gold need to break out these levels, okay. For us, gold needs to break out from these levels, right. And you are targeting overall gold position is a little bit in the better way, okay, because you have a better edge over here to plan the setups, okay. For the BTC, you see it's on the top and you don't have any edge to plan your setups, right. It's getting out from the retest zone, guys. It's going to do that again, double retest from the down. It's going to do the retest from, guess if it closed below, I mean like close away from this candle, gets closed outside from this retest phase, a retest trend line, it is going to do the retest from these levels one more time. You wait for this levels of these candles to get closed, okay. If it closes below, all right, it is going to retest from this level one more time, okay. If it happens to shrink it up and close above, that will be the continuations on upper side, all right. So you need to observe very carefully for the scalpings, right, what characters a single candle keeps, right, especially if you're focusing so much in the individual candles and in individual trends and individuals everything, all right, okay. So if it is not able to push you up, then what it means that market will come down again and retest from the down and push you on upper side again one more time, all right. So wait, right now it couldn't close on a downside right now, okay. So let's wait for a few minutes more, okay. Overall, so small first one was better, right, okay. Second two, it was not that much better, right. Again with the small scalp, again market happens to push you on upper side. Some may have book profit, some may not have booked profit, right? Okay, first one we got exactly to our points, right? Okay, second one it was a little bit boring, right? Okay, those who have those who have planned from here, they might have got a second double double entries, right? Getting quick, getting out, getting quick, getting out. Gold stuck in this levels, right? We need to clear up from this level. Okay, guys, if it clears up, expect the market to move to $4084 at least, and from there, if it happens to clear up, you are moving around $4100 on upper side. BTC is not able to push right now, having a hard time, guys. It is having a very hard time. BTC stuck on the. What you can do is, guys, if you're holding this one, move your stop loss to the entry and just let it flow. If it comes down, just close it. If it keeps, take it all. All right. Second TP is over here. Make sure for the small scalpings, you keep booking some profits. Okay. Well, meanwhile, you are planning an upper side. It's getting out from these levels. You see, guys, it is getting out from these levels, which means that market is, it doesn't mean that market is not pushing you on upper side. It means that market is going to take some time before it moves all the way on upper side, guys. Okay, it means now it is coming down again. So if it happens to come again, it's going to test this level. All right, guys. Okay, so it's better to close for the scalpers. No move, no move. All right, very small tiny one, very small tiny, guys, for now. 0.245 percentage only, very tiny one, guys. Okay, so if it happens to come to this levels again, we can plan it one more time. Let's see, guys. All right, so wait for the market to come down a little bit now for the scalpers. If it gives an upper side directly, let it go, guys, but it is too risky for you to hold in right now, because like you are getting out from my trend, retest trend, which means that you are getting reversed again. All the profits that you are getting, the levels that we have marked are very small right now. Market can come below this levels. If it holds below this levels, you are getting towards downside. If it happens to throw the price on upper side, from here you will get another move on upper side. All right, okay, for the scalpers you need to close immediately. All right, gold retesting. Gold is going better. The gold's position is better if you are taking it. Okay, so you are just right now you have a better opportunity in the gold than the BTC. All right, BTC right now playing a very dirty. So just know when to close it, guys. Know when to close it. All right. So if it is not giving you, don't force it market to give you. All right. Okay. Just respect the whatever market says to you all. All right. If it was giving you, it should be giving you in the single go. Then we would have taken it. All right. Otherwise, we cannot take very high risks. If it gives it, but we cannot take risks. What should we do for the BTC, guys? Let's try to wait. BTC has got a lot of pending orders on the downside, guys. What to do? What should we do? BTC got a very much pending orders on the downside. Mm. We can take one shots from here for BTC. Not upper side, huh? If it happens to come down, this levels is good for the shots. Okay. Only we can mark this one for now. This level is very good for the shots. Doing the retest again, trying to push you on upper side. I'm out. Okay, guys, I'm not trading right now on the BTC. amount. Gold holding it, right? If it happens to give, this is going to be zone. So once it happens to clear above this levels, right? So maybe you can have multiple TPs on upper side, right, guys? Multiple TPs, and once it happens to clear above this levels, you can shift immediately your stop loss to the entry, all right, to the entry, and let it flow right on upper side. Okay, so this is what you are going to do it. Once it happens to clear this levels right on upper side, hit this one, book some profit, move your stop loss immediately to the entry, and let it flow how much it can goes on upper side. Okay, for now you can have stop losses below this levels. Okay. Once it happens to touch up this points, all right, for the gold. So we are assuming now gold should be clearing this levels. Okay, what you are assuming, you are assuming the gold should be clearing above this levels. All right. Okay, so advantage as well, risky zone as well, right? We enter from here so that we can watch this levels. If you are entering from here, so little bit of your stop loss is going to be very big if you try to keep on a downside. All right, so risk always comes with a good rewards. This is what I mean to say. All right, so from here, if you are entering from here, your entry is already from this levels, right? Okay, so even if it doesn't breaks and if it comes down, so it is going to give you a very small losses, right? But you always came with the advantage, though your point of entry was this levels, right? Okay, you try to enter a little bit on a downside with a small help of small retest passed on the upper side, right? Okay, because of that one, you are able to hold on upper side. You can watch this levels whether it gives you the breakouts or not on upper side. So you have a good advantage as well as good risks, early risks you have taken in this levels, right? Okay, so once it happens, if it is not able to push you again and again on upper side, which means that market is going to come down, you are going to bear very small losses, right? Okay, so this is what is going to happen, right? BTC, if it happens to come down below this levels, right? Okay, we are going to take one shots, all right, from this levels to this level. Okay. So this is what I mean to say, guys. You see the boom on the downside. We cannot directly short in this levels as well because this is going to be very risky, right? Okay, from this levels we'll take it till this level, all right? Okay, downside you're not focusing it. As soon as market happens to give you the entry over here, we'll keep our stop losses above this levels firstly and try to push you. Once it happens to clear below this levels, right? Okay, we are going to move our stop loss to our entry and just hold on a downside, all right? Okay, so this is going to be maybe a last setup for tonight, right, guys? Okay, so firstly we'll try to aim for this levels, right? This levels, and if it happens to give you good move on a downside, we keep holding on a downside, right? This is what we are going to do it. If it doesn't comes, our setup becomes invalid. Upper side move, those who are waiting for the upper side, one more move. Once it happens to pass above this level, so you can plan it again one more time. So an upper side move, most probably you can target this levels, right? Okay, if it happens to pass above. So while how when you will get an upper side move, let me explain you all right. In fact, if the price is not able to push you from this levels towards the downside, all right, then it has the chances of pushing you on upper side one more time while market trying to go on upper side, right? If it happens to break out on upper side, all right, you are getting a move on upper side. Okay, so if it comes down and close below these levels, then you are going to go down on the downside. All right, okay, so this is how you are going to understand these levels. All right, so you should be very quick, huh? If market is not giving you in the scalping, so you should get out immediately. All right, okay. BTC, all right, sincerely, can I learn sincerely? All right, okay, hello everyone, sincerely, hi, KNT, bro, beautiful, all right, okay. So market is giving you small setups only on the upper side. This move, most of the people won't be able to catch this move. The market have given you the move, but most of the people, they won't be able to because like market have given the setups for the downside and they are waiting for the market to go down. Market rather try to move on upper side and change this trend, right, which is MSS, market structure shift, right? Okay, market from here try to get out from the trend and again change this trend on upper side from this levels. Okay, this is what we have seen it, right? Okay. Just wait below these levels. Okay, as soon as it happens to break down below these levels, we'll try to go for the one shots, right? Planning shots from here is also okay, but it's going to be more risky. If you want to take risks, if you're planning short from here, it should be your stop loss should be above this list levels, right? Okay, because you have not broken down yet, so it is going to be risky your stop loss. So we can have stop loss over here once it happens to clarify on a downside. So it making a retest phase, it has a chances of pushing you on upper side as well. Just wait whether it happens to go on upper side and tries to break out, or if it breaks out, then that's cool for the upper side move, right? Okay, but if it's not able to push you up above these levels, then market is coming down. Okay, guys, so far so clear. BTC, 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 BTC. All right. Gold going crazy, guys. All right, nice. Gold setup is nice today. Okay, gold setup is nice. BTC, while coming down, it shouldn't break down below this levels. If it happens to break down, your long positions are cut off. All the long positions going to cut off, right? BTC, I told you, some people may be planning on upper side and they couldn't get out, bro. So as soon as market happens to give you some gist, right, you need to expect that one. All right, okay, okay. Let's try to take risks from this level. All right, little bit upper side, right? We'll try to take risks. Just a small move breakdown. So I'm just fearing it if it happens to give you one more rejections from this levels and trying to push you on upper side and only give you towards downside or something like this. So proper zone for short is this one, guys. All right, this one. But what we are doing it in the hope of breaking out from these levels, right? We are going to plan shots from here as soon as it happens to give a small breakout toward the downside. All right, which is not very perfect. All right, this is not a correct way, but we are taking risks. All right, if you are taking risks, it's up to you anyways, right? Okay, this is not a proper way of planning your shots from here. Should be from here, but we are taking risks from the top. All right, okay, for now. As soon as it happens to break down, small move requires on a downside. All right, then we plan shots and trying to push you towards the downside one more time. Gold going nice, guys. Those gold, as soon as it reaches this levels, book some profit, right, and move your stop loss immediately to the entry. Okay, guys, so when one go, how much you get it. All right, don't try to be over smart and hold all the way towards the downside. All right, okay. For the scalpers, you should be smart enough, so you are holding, waiting for the price, right, this levels of trend. Okay, so as soon as market gets out from this trend, you are getting exceeded for the scalping. All right, for the gold, BTC, wait, we are planning shots. Just wait, have a this is at least if it happens to break down below this levels. What it means is, guys, all right, market happens to break out on upper side past the retest as well. All right, okay, breakout, small pretest was done. This levels of move, if it is not able to push you on upper side, means, right, the breakout that you have got on upper side is invalid, right? Okay, so we are waiting for these levels to go for the shots. If it happens to directly come down, also we'll take shots. All right, if it goes up to these levels and come to these levels, we are going to take one shots and try to move towards the downside. In fact, if the price is going up and tries to clear above these levels and push you on a down upper side, this level of short becomes invalid. Some people, when I give in a group as well, right? Okay, I have seen that people, as soon as I trace, I mark like this, they try to short immediately from this levels, and when the market happens to go for the retest or confirmation levels of move, they gets a lot of fear. All right, okay. So always try to wait for the price to come down to your levels, right? Then only we can at least take some risks. Actually, the level is too in this zone, but I'm taking risks a little bit in this levels, trying to give you a little bit more profits, right? Okay, 0.19 percentage more profits, right? Whereby you'll be a little bit more happier, right? Okay, so risks always comes with the rewards, all right? Okay, so in these levels, you're not shorting, you're waiting for the price to come down to your zone, then only you can plan shorts, all right? So always try to get the instruction fully carefully, right? Okay, so this is good move on a gold, right? Book some profit, move your stop loss to the entry, and just let it flow. All right, okay, so this is what you can do it, guys. All right, simple thing. So as long as the market is not coming out from this levels, right, there's no problem for you all. If it happens to come out from this levels and pass the retest on the downside, you need to immediately close it. That's all right, without giving a second thoughts, you're going to close it. How much profit? Around 500, $1,000, whatever you have, just close it. Don't try to aim for $2,000 and try to get bashed off. All right, okay, guys. All right. So let's do one more time for the BTC, right? Gold lovers, they are happy now. They got a good move today. BTC, they are getting a choppy moves only. All right, okay. So let's try to wait for BTC, whether it gives a breakout on upper side or to come down to our zone. All right. So after it comes down to our zone, we are going to plan one move towards the downside and pass towards the downside, right? Take one move towards downside. If it happens to break out on upper side, that from this levels on upper sides, but careful, if it happens to break out from this levels, you are going all the way on upper side, and this trade becomes invalid, right? Okay, but we need to get a rejection from this levels, right, or this levels, and try to come down, and you're waiting for the shorts below this levels and trying to push you towards this levels on a downside, $66,143. If it pass up, that becomes your long. Okay, but for the longs, I'm not taking risks. All right, okay, so it looks dangerous. All right, you don't have a proper setups in this levels, it looks very dangerous, right? Okay. So this is what we are going to do, guys. So wait for your zone, guys. If the market comes to your zone, you take it. If it doesn't comes, right, you just ignore that one, right? Okay, gold going good, book some profit, move your stop loss to the entry, guys. All right, okay, and observe this level. Okay, observe these levels for the trend. So nothing much financial advisor, guys. Make your own research before you move in, right, guys? Okay, so that you guys don't think that Dragon is a financial advisor, right? Okay, those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, all right, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right? If you get an upper side move, that's a crazy, that's super, that's a nice. But if you don't get an upper side move, you are waiting for the downside move to move towards the downside. All right, okay, guys. Okay, so far so cool, guys. Hope that is understandable. Don't mistake my whatever I'm saying it. Okay, if you are getting it, you can take it, right? If you're not getting it, then I don't know, right? Okay. Long position starts from here. Okay, the long position starts from here, but I don't know whether it's going to give you the move or not. If it gives, well and good. If it doesn't gives, my stop loss is going to be very risky, guys, over there. If it gives, well and good, BTC on upper side. If it doesn't give, we are waiting for the downside move. All right, reversal, small reversal, then then you can plan it accordingly, right? Either that is an upper side or downside, whatever it is. If it gives move on upper side, this trade becomes invalid. There is a long opportunity as well, okay guys, on upper side. If it happens to, I don't know whether it will give you the breakouts or not, okay, but if it gives, it will give around 0.576 percentage on upper side. But if it's not able to give, then you're getting squeezed again. So I'm not planning again and again. If it gives, I'm just ignoring it. All right, okay. If it gives, then you are going very good on upper side. But if it doesn't gives, then we are waiting for the positions and a downside, right? For this positions, I'm holding it, right? Okay, I'm not planning my longs over here. Okay, this is the positions for the breakout traders, right? And upper side only. Okay, but if it doesn't gives, then you are getting again squeezed, right? So better I wait for the market to come down. If it doesn't gives, I can take only one positions, either that is on upper side or a downside, right? Okay guys, I can take one positions only, either that is on upper side or downside. Hey, this boy crazy. Okay, either that would be an upper side or on the downside. All right, only one positions is you will be able to take. If you are taking on the upper side and getting squeezed, you can close and slip, right? Okay, in case if it happens to fake you out, right? If it's not faking you out, then chances that you might get a very good moves on upper side. Yeah. Upside, yeah, maybe possible. Right now I cannot say it, okay? Young. Maybe if it happens to break out, that can be a possible move on upper side. All right. Okay, then you will be tracing these levels. If you happens to get these levels, then you'll get another levels as well on upper side. Okay, so it's up to you if you are taking this one, but I'm not suggesting you to take it. If you are taking it, right, you can take it, right? It's up to you all, right? Okay, if you are taking it, you might be having a stop loss in this zone below this level, so it's going to be a short zone, right? Okay, maybe something like this and take it, right? But it's up to you all if you take it or not. But I'm not taking any longs right now. If you're taking, this is a good setup, right? But you don't know whether the market have given you breakouts and upper side or not, right? Okay, breakout is given, so this is retesting. If it fails, then you are going to get swapped towards the downside. All right, if you're taking, it's up to you all right? Okay, so I'm not taking right now. If you're taking, if it is happens to give this breakouts on upper side, guys, this is the first target you will be getting an upper side. All right, and if in case if it happens to give you guys, in case if it happens to give you all the breakouts on upper side from here, right? Okay, just above, this is your entry levels, a little bit upper side, right? Right now you don't know whether the market will give you the breakouts or not, or the retest confirm or not. Okay, I also don't know, right? Okay, if it gives, then the next move that you are getting from this levels is going to be the upper side one more time. All right, okay, so for that reason, that going to be a very good points and upper side. Okay, but if it fix you out, right, then that is boring to you all, guys. Okay, so up to you all, either you are taking an upper side or not. Okay, if it gives, well and good. If it doesn't give, I'm sorry, right? Okay, don't plan from here. Once it happens to break out on upper side, then you can plan it. All right, okay, if you're planning on upper side, I'm not suggesting you all to plan it, but in case if you're planning it, all right, in case above this level only, not over here after the breakouts. If you're holding from the down, that becomes easy for you to hold on upper side, right? But if you are planning from here, you need to think it over, right? So you are not at the base, guys. You're at the top. You're planning long scalp on up top, right? So you have to give your second thoughts as well. Six, 7,000 maybe. Dasu, Dasu Butar. I don't know. Sing kuch kuch hota hai bro. ठीक है. I don't know. Right now, if it breaks, you can expect 7,500. Okay. If it doesn't break this one, right now I cannot say whether the market is going to break out on upper side or not. All right. If it breaks, that's well and good. But if it doesn't break, then again you are going to get swap on the downside. I'll be rather taking a move for the downside move, right, and trying to push you towards the downside one more time. The level of short remains over here, but we are taking small risks in this levels, trying to push you till this levels, right? And from here, if it happens to come till this levels, then there is a good chances of you getting in a safer zone. Planning from the top is not very nice, right? Okay, if it happens to come to this levels, right, then I might like to take a long one more time, right? Okay, this levels after watching it carefully, right? From this levels, if it happens to come to this levels, right, then I might like to plan one more time on upper side. Now this time, even if it doesn't breaks above this levels, right, okay, this levels, even if it doesn't breaks, then at least you have some move on upper side, right? So you will have a confidence to hold an upper side from here. All right, but you shouldn't come down and break down below this levels, huh? All right, it can break down, but it should be again passing you an upper side on the second move, right? It shouldn't be something like this. It should be something like this, right? Okay, so if it happens to go, then I might like to trace this move on upper side. So that becomes easy for me to plan it. All right, from here I cannot plan directly. If you're holding from the down, that's well and good, but I cannot from here I cannot, from here I cannot plan it because it becomes very complicated for me to plan my setups. Okay, though there is setups, right, but easy to get faked out, as well as easy to get profits, as well as easy to get losses. Okay, the one you have in the upper side. All right, don't plan shots yet. Okay, let it come down to your zone. All right, right now it's just again getting a rejection from these levels, right, and trying to push you on upper side. You see whether it breaks out on upper side or not. If it breaks out, that is super for you all on upper side, those who are planning on upper side. Then you can hold up to your 7,500 or whatever it is, right? Get a shrink. If it breaks out, that's well and good, guys. Let's go to 1 minute time frame. Yeah, okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Crazy this morning. Luckily, hi, hi. Welcome, bro. How are you, Luckily? Doing good? Okay, gold have tried to come out from the zone, right? Okay, so hope you have booked some profits, right? Okay, so you're watching this level now. Market have not done any retest in this levels. Okay, so I think you are holding still, but you make sure you have booked your profits, right? This is the retest levels that you have still can hold it, right, on upper side. The retest, you are in the retest phase. Once you have gone through, you have gone out from the retest phase, you have to close it immediately. All right, okay. Still good. BTC is still playing around in the zone. If it breaks out, that's crazy on upper side, right? Okay. That is crazy. That will be crazy for you all on upper side if it breaks out. Firstly, you will get a move from here to this levels, 0.61 percentage, right? If you are planning, it's up to you all, okay? I'm not planning, but if you are planning, it's up to you all. There is a good positions for you all on long side, all right? But according to your risks, you can manage it, right? Okay, from this levels to this levels, right? And from here, you will get again the small low down, right? Again, you can take one long scalping from here towards the upper side. All right, all scalping zones, right? Small scalpings. But I don't know if it gets faked out. So if you are really waiting for the positions, this can be also long positions for you all. I'm not suggesting you all to take in, right? It's up to you all whether you get it or not. So if it happens to pass through, you'll get it. If it happens to fake you out, you'll get it towards this levels, okay? This zone. You can plan it accordingly, all right? Manage your own risks, think it well, and plan it accordingly. What I can do is I can hold for this levels to come in, all right? If it happens to come to this levels, I will take one shot from here towards this zone. One thing, guys, all right, from this levels, if you are confused whether the market is giving you breakouts from this levels or not, right, you can ignore this levels and can plan this only, all right. Once it happens to push you on upper side, it will be easier for you to plan from here to upper side. Why? Because that is making higher highs for you all, right? Higher highs, okay. So in this levels, this is a completely a good resistance area, right? Okay, you don't know whether you are getting your longs from here or not, right? What you can do is once it happens to pass through till this levels, right, you'll get again another entry, right? Okay, so nearby only, right? From here you can plan for a big boom on upper side 6 7,500 or whatever it is, right? That will be more easier than you planning from here, okay? But it's up to you all, guys. I'm not suggesting you all to take long shots, right? Market is assholes. Young. It's okay, okay. I'm good. Luckily, I'm good, brother. Just holding from the other day. Been looking for entries, but it's been a while today. Okay. All right. It's okay. It's okay. Opportunity is always going to be there, guys. All right. Okay. So opportunity is always going to be there. Just don't try to get freaked out, get losses, right? All those things, right? Okay. Gold, we can still wait, right? Hold it. Gold location situation is better than BTC right now. Okay, guys, you have to think it. Gold locations that you have is better than BTC that you have in these levels. Gold is good, all right. Gold is nice. You see some ages, some situations that you have for the gold to plan your positions. For BTC, it is very critical level right now. Okay, you'll get a quick breakouts or quick swap up, sleep, guys. All right. So if you take this wise, it will be better, I guess. All right. Once it will get a pullback again, right? That time you can take it and try to move. Take only the last move, but that is going to be more confident. This level is not confident yet. Though you have a breakout level, your location is nice, but the setup that you are taking in this level is not confident yet for the longs. All right. For the shorter ones, it is a clear for you all on the shorter ones. What you're waiting for, market try to break out on upper side, retest, got a rejections and try to come down and break below the previous resistance that is becomes support. This is a short for you all. So is it has a clear directions. You don't have a clear direction right now, whether it will break or not. Fake out or break out, fake out or break out, right? Still in the confusion phase right now. Okay. So far so clear, guys. Hopefully that is fine, right? I'm not suggesting you all to take this longer. Okay, you might get a confusions in these levels. Yang is laughing. Maybe he's getting confusion whether to take long or not. Okay, so if you are taking long, take from this levels to upper side rather than you taking from this levels. It will be more clear directions. This is for the shorts, right? In fact, if the market happens to come to this levels, I can plan one long and try to push you all the way on the upper side, something like this. Okay, 65,000. What is your range? 65,000, 67,500. Yeah, maybe something like this, right? From here, I don't know whether the market is going to give you the breakouts or not. All right, okay. So just try to be careful. Hey, getting bored, guys. I know. All right, BTC conditions is not good yet. All right, it is you are trading for the hopes. All right, hope is not going to give you the money, guys. Hope is not going to give you all the money, right? Gold, until and unless this is not getting out from this retest phase, it's okay. If it happens to, it will go up only, all right. But if it happens to get out from this retest phase, just without giving your second thoughts, just close it. Gold is better though, right? मेरा मन क्यों झुक जाए ये बंधन. Will it give breakouts or not? What you think, guys? If it doesn't give, we are waiting for the shots. If it gives, well and good. La 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 la. BTC is who is doing this thing? Up, go, go, BTC. You planned on a long, Yang Yang, you planned a long. It is possible. All right, that's possible as well. ये बंधन. Oh, okay. Yang is on long. I don't know whether it will give you the breakouts or not right now. Might be possible. Okay. Might be possible as well. Okay, that came. औरंगी औरंगी नाचे औरंगी 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 नाचे औरंगी. Okay, I have some trap for you all, some levels for you all. Okay, now guys, for you all to plan your longs, right? What you can do is in this BTC, right? If you are confused, right? Don't plan yet. Okay, let it finish. Right now it is in the retest phase. Okay, small retest phase is going for you all, right? Okay, so if it happens to do something like this, right? From above these levels, you can plan long and go for the long side. Okay, so a little bit clearer now it becomes, right, from the trend, right? Okay, so this is the level of trend that you have, right? Market try to break out on upper side, right? Okay, so if it happens to clear this one, right, now it becomes a little bit clear. Once it happens to come down and retest, finish this retest phase, you might like to try, okay, an upper side. That's possible. So one levels whereby you can plan your long side, right? Okay, sure. If the market directly happens to give the breakouts from here, don't plan here, okay, guys? Try a little bit on upper side only. Otherwise, this pace has a good chances of faking you out. Giving you a small long, it might like to drag you all the way towards downside as well. Okay, don't plan yet in these levels. If it happens to, so whereby your liquidations levels cannot trace you. All right, if you're planning it directly, just plan above these levels, right? Little bit upper side, right? Okay, so in the verge you will get it, right? So you will know whether that is a fake out or not. Okay, if it is a fake out, you're going to get immediately out, right? There's just one levels, all right, because you don't know whether that is a real breakouts or fake outs, right? Rather, it seems like I can plan small scalp, risky scalp from here, planning my stop loss above, right? Targeting these levels firstly, right? While coming for the retest, right? You can trace how much it can give it, right? You can trace it that one as well, right? Okay. Rather, it looks like a shots for me. On the retest phase, you are just claiming your retest phase, which is not very good. But if you are aggressively planning it, right? You see these levels, huh? It can be a fake out as well as breakout. Just be careful if you are planning your longs. It can fake you out as well. All right, guys, just try to be careful. I'm not planning anything right now, but if you are planning it, okay, or speak Nepali or Hindi. चुनचुन हम बोल दूं क्या बोल दूं हिंदी में क्या बोल दूं यार what should I speak in Hindi नेपाली नेपाली में के बोलूं bro I can speak it is very risky point if you get the target if you get the breakouts you are going to get a good breakout if you are going to if the market is faking out you are going to get swapped towards the downside one more time okay it's up to you all right if you get the breakouts you are going to get crazy on upper side plan a little bit long upper side okay guys so that you cannot trace with the breakout fake out moves all right fake out is means it will something like this it will go small spike on upper side and swap you all the way towards downside all right this is called fake outs rather in this zone right though this is not a very good points to short it right rather I think it is good to plan for the shots and trace all the retests that you have from the downside trying to take out the liquidations from the downside right okay trying to take the liquidations from the downside right but risky at the same time all right so you should know why this is the retest okay if the market happens to directly break you out that's going to be so whatever you trace how much it can give for the retest zone it is going to be not a solid move towards downside it is going to be play around and move something like this trying to again go up trying to retest again come down trying to go up trying to retest and go up right only the retest right okay so one TP second TP and third TPs till the liquidations that you have towards the downside from this levels right risky you can have stop loss risk always comes with a reward stop loss above these levels and plan the shots right book one TP over here and again it will go back, and again you can book second TPs over here and third TPs over here, and rest. If it happens to give directly to its downside, well and good. Otherwise, you'll make one trend. You see this trend, okay? So as long as you are within this trend, no problem, right? You can hold it, right? Once you get out from the trend, right, then you need to close your setups for the shots, right? Okay. So you're taking advantage of the breakouts. Those who are waiting for the early entries, right? Those who have done the early entries. This is just a retest for the upper side move. Okay, so how much it gives, you can take it, right? Just taking advantage of small moves only, all right? Which is not very a good advisable move, right? Okay, but the market situation itself is very dirty how you can plan it. We have tried our best to understand the market, right? So you are just retesting in these levels. The retest phase will be something like this, again trying to go up, something like this, and you might like to take the liquidations. For the longs, you're waiting above this level, okay? Above these levels, you can plan for the longs. Ethereum. People are so interested in Ethereum, bros. Ethereum, Ethereum. People are so interested in Ethereum. Ethereum also similar wise, right? Ethereum is not. Ethereum did a good things actually. It's coming to this level. Ethereum did a good thing. BTC is the one which is playing around us so much, guys. Ethereum is playing inside our zone only. See, guys. So what you the one level, this levels, right? What we were missing it, one the rejection from top. It did the rejections. It came to our entry and it came down all the way to its downside. Ethereum is a doing a good job only. All right. BTC is the one which is faking out you all a lot, right? Now you need to book your profit in these levels if you have planned it, right? Move your stop loss to the entry quickly. Quick scalpings for you all, right? Okay. Most probably it might like to take the liquidation first, trying to take out the people who have longs in these levels, right? Okay. People who plan long in these levels, less market might like to take out them first. Okay. Ethereum is going good only, guys. All right. So in these levels, you are checking whether the Ethereum is breaking down below these levels or not. If it is breaks down below these levels, you are going to these levels because this is also pending orders that you have. This is one level of pending orders, right? Okay. So if it happens to break down below these levels, again, you are going further more towards downside, but you cannot plan from here as well, right? Okay. If you are planning from the top, that was well and good, right? Ethereum is going good, guys. Ethereum is playing nice. BTC is the one which is so dirty. So you are going to get something like this, right? From these levels, again, swipe down towards downside. This is what you can expect for the Ethereum to go. Ethereum is going really nice, guys. BTC is the one which is playing around a lot. Ethereum is nice. I can expect the market to move. So again, you'll get one entry from here. If the market happens to break down below these levels for the Ethereum, again, you are going to get one move towards downside. At the same time, something like this. Okay, so it will create one H on the downside, right? You're waiting for that one. You are usually not planning from the top, right? You're waiting for that H to plan your shots and trying to target this level one more time. Okay. So one level is again there in the downside for the Ethereum. So you are checking whether the market is breaking down below these levels or not. Going back, if it happens to clear below these levels, you are getting good on Ethereum as well. Ethereum going nice. Gold is also going nice. Gold now it is getting out from your retest zone. Okay, scalpers out already. Gold, BTC is the one which is faking you out a lot. Need to, if you are in the short BTC, need to book profit, scalping, right? Move your stop loss to the entry immediately, okay? Ethereum is really going good, guys. Final, this levels for the Ethereum. BTC is playing around more. So for the BTC as well, this is the pending order that you have on a downside, $66,166. Okay, but I don't know whether the market is going to break out on upper side or not. Hi, boss. Gold. Gold is trying to get out from the level of your retest right now. It is going to play around now. Okay. Gold also, it might like to come back to this levels. You need to close, okay, scalpers. Might like to target this levels, right? One more time and push you on upper side. So for the gold, if it happens to pass below this levels, there stands one positions for you all. Okay, short positions for you all. You're getting out from the scalpers. Get out, if you're long holders, it's up to you. All right, if it happens to break below this levels, right, you are aiming for the gold to come to this levels. All right, okay, so you needs to break out from this level. Okay, if it breaks out, you are getting the positions towards the downside. If it doesn't break out, if it just, so small pullback, right, it doesn't mean that market is not moving in upper side gold, guys. All right, it means that it's going to take time, but in case if while coming down for the pullback, if it happens to break down below this levels, right, then you are going to get a one more time towards the downside. All right, okay, this is what it means. Again, retesting it. So in the retest phase, you are trading this one, guys. On the retest phase, it's trading this one. Ethereum, if you plan on a long side stance, only above this levels, okay? If you just want to plan for the retest one more time, but Ethereum has a gap in this level, so most probably I think Ethereum and BTC both, they are going to do something like this on from here only. If it wants to try it, might like to try one more time. Otherwise, if it happens to break out towards downside, you are going all the way towards downside only. If it wants to try it, it might like to try from this level, so this level's on upper side. All right, okay, so this is the levels that I can see. Most probably I think this is going to be the levels whereby the Ethereum also, it might like to try one more time on upper side, but it depends on how it forms in this levels. Okay, guys, so you need to catch up with the every points. All right, guys, okay, every points. BTC as well, right? Okay, either the market should get the liquidations from here and try an upper side, so you're waiting for this levels or this levels at least, right? Plan on upper side, right? Otherwise on downside, don't plan it, right? Let's see how far it can throw you down. Retesting again, inside, still inside the retest phase. BTC is so sensitive. Really critical levels are, but we are giving a BTC is a shit. Yeah, it is okay. So you should be very very careful, otherwise you are going to very easily get a bashed off. All right, you have planned on the shots, right? Okay, your stop loss should be at entry, after booking this scalping, because you are just tracing this retest phase. But I think the retest phase is also not completed. It needs to get a liquidations from this level, I guess, most probably. The market move itself is so boring, guys. All right, it's not Mia who is planning you all this shitty things. It is the market itself is just all the shitty things. It is planning all shitty things for you all. Ethereum should be coming down, holding below this levels, again passing one more time towards downside. Gold still pushing an upper side, trying to make another trend from here, still pushing it. It took some time, again pushing it up. So I think scalpers who got out, holders, you might be there. If you're holding, it's up to you all, right? If you're not holding, it's up to you all. You got around 0.38 percentage move, that's fine. Only the BTC and gold, BTC traders and Ethereum traders, BTC traders are in the big problem today. Only one move that we could catch it very nicely, otherwise the rest move were all shitty. Those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit a subscribe button, all right, guys, so that you guys don't miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions, right? Okay. So every day we try to come out and try to understand the market together, all right. It doesn't mean that a dragon is always right, okay? He also makes mistake, but the best thing what you can do with the dragon is you can understand the market, all right, better, okay? So if you are getting confused, right, you will get a better understanding, I guess, most probably, right? If you are taking it positively, right? Otherwise, this is just a nonsense, right? All right. In 20 day to be more precise. Yalla. Hanabi. Benjamin, all right. हनाबा ऑलराइट बीटीसी ने दिमाग खराब कर दिया है आज हाँ ये तो खराब कर देगा ये बीटीसी बहुत गड़बड़ी चल रहा है इथेरियम ठीक चल रहा था इथेरियम छोटा मोटा ठीक चल रहा था फिर बीटीसी क्या हो गया ये न्यूयॉर्क सेशन का टाइम में हो गया ना इसीलिए न्यूयॉर्क सेशन में ऐसे होता है ठीक है न्यूयॉर्क सेशंस में ऐसे ही होता है न्यूयॉर्क सेशंस में बहुत गड़बड़ी हो जाता है सेटअप अच्छा वाला सेटअप भी बहुत बुरा बना देता है ये न्यूयॉर्क सेशंस सो केयरफुल करना पड़ेगा पूरा केयरफुल होके ट्रेड करना पड़ेगा यार understanding you need requires a lots of understanding lots of hard work lots of energy in the market otherwise it is so shitty things happening with the BTC tonight. Still market has a good chances of coming down. It have not taken out the liquidations of these levels. People who have planned long from here, they are not taken out yet. BTC will try to take out them. Then only if it gives, then it might like to give it from here. Okay, on upper side. Otherwise, from here, if it happens to again hold towards the breaks down towards downside and hold below these levels, again next levels of setup is there whereby you are approaching towards 66,700, $164. All right. So be careful, all right, whatever you are planning it. So good zone for plans to long is this one, right? Otherwise, after this level is completed, right, then you can trace a little bit towards the downside, all right? Okay, if this level is completed, then your long shift can be a little bit towards downside. This level is completed, right? Okay, so you can plan it accordingly. For now, for this market conditions, above these levels only, maximum levels, you can plan your setups on a long, all right? Okay. So you are just retesting it. You are retesting phase, right? Whereby market can anytime move on upper side, but at the same time you are taking risks knowingly this is a retest phase. You are taking risks on the shots right now. All right. Okay. Gold, gold, gold बहुत गोल्ड ठीक है यार आज। गोल्ड ठीक ही चल रहा है, उसका इतना गड़बड़ी नहीं है उसको, उसके लिए ठीक है। गोल्ड गड़बड़ी नहीं है। गोल्ड का गड़बड़ी नहीं चाहिए आज। We try to take minimum risks for the scalpings on a downside for the BTC. Okay, very tight stop loss we have it right, and we try to take advantage of the BTC trying to fake out the longs and trying to go for the liquidations and the retest. गोल्ड बहुत अच्छा है यार, गोल्ड बहुत अच्छा जा रहा है। गोल्ड को हड़बड़ी नहीं चाहिए यार आज। इसका नीचे आना था तो वो शॉर्ट हो जाता था, पर ये इसका नीचे नहीं आया। It couldn't come below this levels. If it was coming, then that would be a short positions. Now short positions becomes invalid. Try to break out from my retest zone again. It took some time and again pushing you on upper side. All right. So from the retest zone, we try to get exceeded. No problem. Those holders, you might have got all the TPs, right? Second TPs also, third TPs also, right? The last is this one, all right, for the gold. Above these levels, if the gold happens to break out on upper side, that's crazy on upper side, right? $4,100 आसपास जा सकता है यार। पर ये देखो, इससे ये rejection होने का high chances है। Wherever it happens to meet this levels, right? This my rate levels, it has a good points to get rejections. The more time it takes, the higher the gold can move, right? Wherever it tries to meet this my rate levels of friend, right? It try to get some rejection from this levels, right? It will try to play around, all right? Then it might like to send you back some levels, right? If it happens to cross down, that is big shots on a downside. But if it happens to again throw you on upper side and try to break above these levels, you might like to change the trend on upper side, MSS market structure shift, and you might like to get back one more time, all right? The gold. So wherever the market happens to reach, touch this levels, high chances the market might like to get reactions from there. If it directly goes, this is the chances. All right. If it takes time, right, chances wherever it meets, right? Okay. For the gold, इथेरियम का बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है आज दिन। BTC एक नखरा नखरे दिखाता है, खाली नखरे दिखता है। एक्सेंस यूज करते हो भाई? I don't use Xness, all right, brother. Okay, I don't use that one. I use Bybit, I use Bitget, I use Binance, right? Lots, and I use Trust Wallet, all right? Phantom Wallet, okay? So hold it to coin to hold the coins that I have it, right? So whatever I make in the trading field, I just dump in the crypto digital assets, right? Okay. I don't sell it. Okay, I don't sell the cryptos, right? I just dump it because money we can adjust and we can stay in the life, right? But for the long investment, right, we keep dumping our assets, digital assets in the form of investment, right? That's what we do it. Buying bitcoins, buying ethereums, buying other coins, altcoins, right? All those things usually. All right, usually this is what I do. It's not important to share you all, but right, but gold again, one scalping you'll get an upper side. BTC is playing you all a lot, guys. Let's finish up this one, the setups, how far it can go. And we want to see whether the market breaks down below these levels or get rejection from here and push you all up. All right. It has the chances pushing you all the way towards downside also. Okay, guys, just try to be careful. So always wait for the longs in the level of interest, guys. Level of interest for the longs will be more in these levels. Okay, so above these levels, if you're planning it, you'll get a 5 good move on a breakouts and upper side, right? So I was trailing you again and again. These levels, right? It has a good chances of breaking out. At the same time, it has a good chances of again sending you back one more time. So all for us, right, what we are checking is we were at the top, so we couldn't plan longs, right? It was uncomfortable for me to plan longs. Over here also, forcefully we planned it one longs. That was with a small move only, right? Longs, especially if it happens to get these liquidations out, it will give you a bigger vibes, right? If it happens to reverse from here, you'll get a quick much profits, right? Okay, guys, good profits. If it directly plants an upper side, it may not throw very high an upper side. From this level, one chances market might like to throw you up, all right? Otherwise, if it couldn't throw from here, it is all the way from these levels, all right? And if it's not able to throw it from here, I don't know, guys, all right? But till these levels, we can make analysis, right? So anytime if the Bitcoin happens to directly push you on upper side, it may not be very high. It will try to go on upper side for a certain levels and again try to push you towards downside because it have not taken out the liquidations that you have in this levels, right? Okay. This is usually what I'm thinking. All right. This it cannot be like for the your financial advice. This is only for the education purpose, right? So whatever you're taking in this levels also, so you need to book some profit, move your stop loss to the entry, and just let it flow because like you should have minimum risks in this levels. Why? Because you are just tracing the retest phase right now. All right. Market have given a breakouts and a good chances on giving you an upper side, but you're just tracing the taking advantage of just the retest that you are getting on a downside, right? Okay. Hope that is clear for you all. Hope that was clear for you all to understand it. Marriage हो गया brother. हाँ है तो मेरा मेरा बीवी है. Great. All right. बीवी है मेरा 10 पुतार. एक बीवी है मेरा. Girlfriend है girlfriend. Tried our best. The rest, it's up to the market whether to what to give it to us, right? All right, guys. Those who are watching it for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Again, one long move is left from this levels. Pending order is left on upper side. Okay, for the gold. मेरा मेरा तेरा तेरा मेरा मेरा. So usually those who are planning for the longs in this level, they are following the breakout strategy. Okay, they are following the breakout strategy because they are nearer to the resistance, right? And they are waiting for the market to give the breakouts on upper side. Okay. we are following this, just getting advantage of retest right now for this shorter. Okay, and we are waiting for the liquidations now below this levels, trying to take out the people who have longs in this levels, right? Okay. So just taking advantage, just finding the opportunities, right? Opportunities. Trading is all about finding the opportunities. Okay, so wherever you plans. All right. So it doesn't matter whether the market is moving in upper side or downside. Just you need to have a little bit more energy to find the opportunities. That is more important, I guess, right? Okay. So it doesn't matter whether the market is moving in upper side or downside, right? Just find the opportunities, right? Okay. Take the risks and control the risks and plan it accordingly, all right, guys? Okay. So this is what you can do it. One more move for the gold is left, I guess, on upper side. But if you are taking longs from here for the gold, right, you're not taking on a lower side. Again, you're waiting for the price to go up, right, go down, come back. Then lastly, you will take from here, okay, on the upper side. It happens to give you the breakouts. Ethereum also going good, right? BTC, BTC, BTC. नखरे बहुत है ये BTC का बहुत बहुत नखरे बोलता है ना गाइस हो गया guys, all right. Okay, so don't forget to hit a subscribe button. That is more important, right? If you don't want to miss my live streaming from Monday to Friday sessions. Every day I come on a live stream with from 11 UTC. Today a little bit late, okay? I try to come a little bit late, all right? But that was okay type only. But mostly, right, from this levels, BTC have from the New York sessions, we have seen that the market have tried to play you all a little bit more, okay? New York sessions have given you hope again, trying to breach your hope, right? Lots of things have happened over here, right? Gold, we try to take one setups, right, which is very nice on upper side. That was okay. So lastly, this have given a little bit more profits for you all, the breach of the long side. Slowly it is going to move, all right? It won't be very fast because like longs, it will be given hope for the longs. At the same time, market keeps pushing you on a downside, trying to take out them. So they will be still holding, so expecting something else, right? And they will be holding, and the slowly market tries to push towards the downside. नखरे देख चंद मेरा पेक मेरा मन क्यों झुक जाए ये बंधन What about some tips for holding longs? I mean, like swing trading. Same thing, bro. For the holdings also, right? If you're holding very, you go with a bigger time frame. Okay, if you're following a 1 hour time frame, you just hold with your. If you're holding an upper side, right? For example, you're holding from this levels, right? You just need to have simple lines over here, right? Okay, until and unless you are not coming out from this levels, right? If you have open long positions from here, you keep holding, but while going on upper side, you keep booking some profit, right? Until and unless you are not coming out from trends, you can keep holding it. Coming out from the trend is also not problem, right? But in fact, if it happens to retest and pass that one, then you need to immediately close from that zone, right? But at the same time, you keep booking some profits from the whenever you reaches some certain levels, right, on upper side, right? You cannot be totally holding whole things for a single time, right, to close it, right? Okay, so this is what you can do it. All right, simple things like we have been doing for the scalpings as well. For now, you're opening a short from here until unless market is not trying to come out from this levels, right? Okay, you keep holding on a downside, right? Okay, so this is levels, but in this levels you keep booking some profit in this levels whenever market happens to give you the uh, the liquidations on a downside right now. Okay, you keep booking some profit and rest to close all the positions, right? You just need to observe the levels of trends that you have, right? If you, in case if the market happens to break out from the trend, right, then you need to immediately close it, right, for your holding trades on a downside, right? So usually this is going to, usually I use this kind of strategies to hold it. So it gives me patience. At the same time, you need to keep booking some profits, right? At the same time, little bit profits, you have to book it, all right? Okay. So usually this is what you can do it. So you observe whether the market happens to break down from this levels towards downside or not, all right? Okay. Book profit right now, it's up to you all whether to. Now market have given the liquidations, it has a chances from this levels, right? It has a chances market to push you on upper side as well, all right? And it can furthermore push you towards downside as well, right? It has a good chances. Okay, so you can observe, right? Okay, and you can plan it accordingly. Right now you have just taken advantage of retest that is given for the short upper side, right? Okay, so this all the retest that market happens to at the same time. Retest is also called the liquidations, right? Okay, so accordingly you can plan guys, all right? Okay, मूवी देखे है वो अपनी। hey शुभादीप, कुछ कुछ बताओ, कुछ मूवी का नाम बताओ, हम आज देखेगा बीवी का साथ। Rakesh, hi bro, welcome, thank you so much guys, thank you so much, welcome everyone. And those who are watching me for the first time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you can understand the crypto and the trading things more better way, right guys? Okay, so it's up to you all, right, whether to take my explanations or not. But I'm not giving you all the financial advice. Whatever I'm saying is whatever I understand, right? You should know that one, all right? Okay, rest, it's up to you all how you manage it, how you plan it, right? So only the setup is not going to work to generate some profits. You need to have execution technique, you need to have patience technique, right? Holding technique, you need to have risk management, money management, then only it is going to be profitable, right? You should know that one, right guys? Okay, so only the setup is not going to make you the profitables, right? Okay guys, so that's the thing. But you should have some energy and smartness to check on the opportunity that's provided to you all as well. Okay, so sometimes market happens to give you the random things, right? You need to accordingly plan it. All right, don't stick on the one thing, right guys? Okay, so that's all for today, right guys? Okay, we have expanded our ample of time, almost 4 to 4 hours, right? And the almost 3 to 4 hours, right, on the live stream with you all, right? So tomorrow we'll be coming back and trying to plan again one more time, right? Okay, so keep booking some profit, right? If you're holding towards downside, move your stop loss above, below this, maybe above this, around this zone, right? Okay, if you're holding towards the downside, now almost your full TP is heated, right? Okay, so it has a good chances of sending you back all the way towards downside. Also, it has a good point of reversal from this levels also. Just be careful. All right, okay, so that's all for today. Have a good time, take care, love you all. Signing off, Dragon, all the way from Bhutan. Bye bye.